We can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.
All right, everybody. This is Better by Nature TV, and we are here for a brand new episode of the Whether You Like It or Not Real Housewives of Potomac panel. Of course, we have Josiah's World TV, we have Yakratis, we have Really BTV, and we have Simply Sakina. Okay, your boy, giving you the real tea, will be late today. He said he'll be coming in after work. And one of our guest panelists who has not made an appearance yet, the Brooke Ashley, will be here as well a little bit later. I think she said she'll be here maybe between 9:30 and 45 Eastern time. She told me in the DM. She got the link, so she should be hopping on a little bit later. I'm very excited about that because I love Brooke. And I know that she's Team Candace, and I know a lot of you guys be looking for us all to be beefing because we all don't be agreeing with each other, but that's just not the case. We love each other over here. Hell, Sakina Team Candace. I mean, what's the big deal? I mean, it is what it is. So,
I'm Team
first
Candace
off,
too.
yeah,
I know
you are Team Candace.
I've been seeing Candace on these tweets because after seeing that episode, Mia deserved all the smoke that Candace been giving her. All the smoke.
All
Period.
of it, okay? All of it. First of all, how y'all doing? So we can talk about this boring ass episode. How y'all doing?
Yeah, this episode really didn't give that much.
Yes, that's
Nothing.
what
Well,
it
Too much
is.
of
Why
Mia.
you cut your beard? I was like, something is
Me
different.
too.
Oh
I'm like,
yeah.
maybe it's his haircut. Like I couldn't figure it
Yeah, I
out.
thought it was just a haircut, but you cut your beard.
Yeah. I needed to kind of get some ingrown hairs out, so I had to, have me some
Oh
business.
It's
yeah.
okay. You still a cutie boo. You still a cutie.
Appreciate it.
Some people cut the beard
Yes,
off and
yes.
you be like, right.
I left my little mustache,
Yeah, you got your little mustache. I see you, boo. I see you.
Wow.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Oh Lord, 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 Lord. We're gonna be like Anita Baker in this bitch. We're gonna give it the best that we got, child. This episode was not as good at all.
Ciao.
It was not. But what I will say is, before we went backstage and all that stuff, I did take a peek at Candace's video for Drive Back. It's a cute video, and the song ain't half bad. It ain't half
The
bad.
song is actually good. I think
That's
the
a
only
nice little
critique
song.
I would give is her makeup, and she was overacting to me. Like it was giving
oh,
me a
wait,
Tamar
wait. Wait, she was over acting like she did on the show
on the
with those
Now,
movie.
motherfuckers,
don't
with the post-it notes and the napkins.
No,
don't you
she was
start.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Wait, I can't start. What else? Okay, so at what point can I get started? Let me know.
not what not what.
I mean, no, because the reality is this: the smoke I got ain't even for her. It's for her dry ass hair wearing ass Molly. Because she been wearing all. You know the
Oh
weave that Candace was packaging her first season because she wasn't able to sell it. Her mom been wearing the fuck out that shit. That's what that is. Oh, I'm gonna wear that ass out.
Get it
yeah. Oh
together.
my God. Yes. Y'all make sure you. I'm gonna give you the space to let the people know what you said backstage before we even start the show. What you say backstage? You gotta let the people know what you were saying
Oh,
backstage as far as, yeah. Let the people know. Let the
so
people know.
everyone, I want to be the one to say, give you guys a trigger warning. There are people that don't like when you talk about people's parents and children. Well, somebody's parent is going to get talked about during this panel discussion. We will let you know before we finally get there. But if you don't like people talking about other people's parents, we'll give you enough time to leave the room so you won't be triggered, so you won't be upset. But just know that if you stay for the dragging, the soul dragging of somebody's parents and you get offended, that's on you. And I speak for myself when I say fuck you. So go ahead, Scotty.
I just literally told them backstage that I literally told somebody, fuck you and your mama earlier today because like people really be trying with me. People really be trying me, okay? Like I cannot help that my voice is not that deep. So I did a video about Karen Civil like earlier today, and some I guess he's a homophobe. Some homophobe came up under my video saying you sound just like my mama, and that shit is not okay. And I said, well, fuck your mama. Shit, I mean, whatever.
Okay. Bye.
It was wrong, but I don't give a damn today. I normally don't like to go there with people, but they put me on the right day. I'm tired and all that other stuff, so I had time today, bitch. And I'm off work too. I had time today. And I blocked the fuck out of that ass after I said it. And I pinned his comment so my subscribers can drag his ass. So,
That's how you do it.
Well,
Right.
damn.
Group effort. Make it a group effort.
Get
I
that
mean,
ass.
these days, listen, these days when people come for me in them comments, a lot of the times I don't respond. Sometimes I just pin the comment and let my subs drag their ass from here to Timbuktu. I ain't got time to be dragging their ass
So,
all the time.
Cause they gonna do it.
so Scotty, what you saying is I need to, as Candace say, drive back to your video so I can see the comment. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, just checking, just checking.
That's what that is.
Yes, God. Yes, God. Yes, God. Okay, so I guess we could start the show. And we're gonna let Mr. New Beard, well, Mr. Less Beard, open
Oh boy.
open up this this part of the show since he's the one who created this this new section of the show. So go ahead and introduce it, Josiah.
All right, y'all. So y'all know what time it is. Tweets of the week. Okay. So basically, we're going to talk about what. Oh,
My bad.
Technical issues.
basically, we're going to talk about what the girls are talking about on Twitter. Okay. Let's go.
Now's the time to do it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
I need for y'all to get together.
Scotty, can you pull up the first tweet, please?
All right, let me be quiet.
Wait a minute. Okay, what you say? I can't even hear nobody. My speaker head went out. What you say?
Can you pull up the first tweet, please?
Hold on, I can't hear nobody. Wait a minute.
Pull up the tweet.
I couldn't hear. My speaker head went out. I could not hear. That's why I put my earphones in. Now, what you were saying again?
Pull up the tweet, friend. Pull up the tweets.
No, I'm telling y'all, my speaker head went out, so I couldn't hear y'all. I had to put my earphones in so I could hear y'all. But hold
We
on.
heard.
I can do it. Here it is.
Scotty, have you been drinking like me?
Okay,
No.
so first tweet said Candace has spent over $10,000 on a video for an album. Ain't nobody gonna buy.
Ooh.
What
Hashtag
is like?
Ooh.
Housewives of Potomac.
That
Why
is
you have to do my girl TS like that though? Why it had to be TS though?
but like if people listening to Melody Hope's album or CD or watching her video or playing her single, they gonna buy Candy shit way before they spend money on
I
it.
will say that Candace sounds 10
Yeah.
times better than Melody Hope. I will say that.
I hope you've been rehearsing,
Oh, yes,
Shakina.
he does.
Oh, I see. I don't know the word.
Okay.
How you don't know the words? That is your job, girl.
Yeah. I don't know the word. I just know the one, chorus to drive back. And
You knew the whole episode was about this damn video. You knew you was up. You knew you was up.
I know.
But she already did it though. For this particular song, she already did it.
Thank you.
In her defense.
In her defense,
Me.
she has already been told that every week we need to hear that. Just like every week we need to do the update on Robin's website. We need to do the update on Robin's website, and we need to get a little bop from Sakina.
Well, see,
Sakina already. Oh, never mind. Go ahead, Sakina.
Yeah, I did the update. I checked earlier for my review. I'll tell y'all about that later when we get to the big meat. However, come
Oh no. Okay, here's the next one. Now this one was funny.
Now, if Cheaper to Keep Her was a person, Real Housewives of Potomac, okay? Basically, it's cheaper to keep her.
Did they lie?
With Juan Face.
Oh,
did they lie?
But did they lie?
Again, the meme is so accurate.
The picture be everything.
Right. Oh my gosh.
And I don't understand why it's even cheaper to keep her when they went through the hard part of divorce already. Like, it's
right.
This should be easy for you to skate the hell on. But I guess he's, in the words of Life Jennings, he's doing it for the kids. Even though he already said, don't do it for the kids, do it for me. He ain't doing it for Robin. Because it ain't no reason for her to be sticking around. Or him. They two fools. Don't get me into Juan and Robin. Next.
You better be glad Terrence ain't on here, because he'll be saying just let Juan go and be with Michael. That's what Terrence would say.
He would. Y'all know that's his favorite thing to say.
Here's the next one.
Okay, production shades Giselle House every chance they get.
They do.
You know what? Next week is gonna be a key for so many reasons. And with that, Scotty, please have your cousin on here, because we gonna need her for next week.
Did you see how production shaded that party though, with the balloons flying and all the ugly decorations that Giselle did?
And the construction still being done, and her telling the girls, you won't be able to come to my house if you need to. Oh yeah, we don't need Reggie here next week. Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I seen the previews for next week.
Oh, you saw the previews. It's gonna be a whole problem. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't see that. Once the episode was done, so was I.
So y'all want Reggie to come back next week. Oh Lord Jesus.
Go ahead.
we might need to change this. We might need to change the start time to 8:00 if Reggie coming. This gonna be a drag fast, honey.
So pretty much what you saying really is he need a whole 15 minutes to himself. Is that what you saying?
Listen, Scotty need to just put him on the big screen, put us backstage, and just let him go for it for about 15 minutes.
Okay, and then we come in, right?
Right, then we come in. Exactly. Reggie is going to drag.
Give us a little interlude,
Right.
Your thing.
Reggie is going to drag.
And don't let the other one, the twin, be on.
Okay. Tell Reggie to clear that schedule.
My bad.
I'm just saying, and don't let us have the other one, the twin, on here. If that's the case, all of us should be backstage and just let them two run it.
Oh, him and Terrence. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
The dynamic duo
Right.
going in.
Wow.
Jesus. Don't let me just have chocolate beauty ass to come up here too, cause you know she will read too. Oh my God.
Yes, she
Don't let me have
will.
all this
Yes,
one.
she will.
Read.
She be
Yeah, she
quiet, and
takes
then it's like
time.
boom. You be like, oh my
Right.
goodness.
Where this come from?
Did she say a word? Like, oh, all
Okay,
right.
Teresa. Okay, now here is the tweet that we've been talking about in some of us been talking about in our video because I know I did a video about it last night and put it out today. But here's the first tweet. Josiah, you gonna take that over right now? Because I hollered at this tweet.
Okay, so Mia said Robin Dixon is not nasty. She's a real, she's real now. The real Candace, on the other hand, I'm good. Is Chris getting hashtag is Chris getting paid? Nah, Miss Dorothy confirmed hashtag unemployment. Now Candace responded saying, now I have specifically made it a point to ignore your handsome ass all season. I'm irrelevant, but you can't keep my name out of your mouth. Don't pull the victim bully bullshit when I light your ass up again.
Period.
Keep my husband's name out your mouth, though.
Period. Read her ass down.
Not handsome.
With her
Not
hands.
handsome. Not.
The handsome is what did it. It was the handsome for me. It was the handsome for me.
It was such a subtle jab.
Ah, she said handsome ass, honey. It's the handsome for me.
She do look like handsome Squidward.
It is definitely the handsome for me. Okay. Okay, and the next one from that particular argument. The next one from that particular argument. Go ahead, Josiah. Take it away.
All right, so Chris said, I mean, since I'm so what is it, integral? This morning, yes, this morning on everybody's mind and tweets, not really my type. I prefer a natural dark skinned type of woman. Mia responded, you'll mind if you'd be mad if you found out your husband was tossing my salad in the I should have read that one first, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
You get the point.
We get it. Too short.
But wait. But the hashtag though, like she was so close until she misspelled sous chef.
Oh,
The
So
thing about
close.
the tweets, they will not let you edit them shits. It will have you looking like a whole fool. You
Well,
gotta
she left it. No, she left it up intentionally. She left it up intentionally because it was gaining traction. So she wasn't going to delete and re-upload it. So it's like, yeah, well, you get the attention that you want. Now I do want to say, and I just want everybody to understand that when Candace responds, because like I said, I love Candace. It's times I don't fuck with her. But this is one of those moments where Candace ain't say shit to nobody. She was eating her food, sipping her wine.
listen.
The tweet came about, and Candace snapped the fuck off. And when next week happened, I know people gonna be mad that Candace gonna bring up the mama, but you was talking to her mama, trying to get the tea and everything else. So look, it's fair game at this point. I'm here for it. I want Candace to sit here and obliterate me, but yeah, I had to say
Mia
that.
deserves it. Like Mia deserves every
She
piece
deserved
of
all of that.
energy that just give her ass at this point. Because Mia been looking for a moment all season. Like she looks up for moments every
Yeah,
chance
she
that she
has.
get, and she winds up looking like a fucking bozo every fucking time. She's a clown. Insane. But you know what's real funny to me is that when I was calling her out on her shit, there was a fucking weirdo that asked me. I said that Mia was two faced or something like that, and I said that she doesn't have no brain cells or whatever I said. Someone gonna say, "Do you ever like the pretty girl?" First of all, what makes Mia pretty?
Cause she light skinned.
Candace said it best.
Mm.
Yeah, look, what makes her so damn pretty? What makes her so damn pretty? Like I'm just trying to understand what makes her ass so fucking pretty. Like I mean, girl, it's the fucking styrofoam skin for me. So at the end of the day, whatever.
Wait. So I'm trying. Wait. So somebody really came at you because. Okay. So wait. So All of this for under construction
Wow.
phase. Like, is this what we do? Never mind. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No.
Yeah, like straight up told me, asked me, do you ever like the pretty girl? And I'm like, I mean, I don't see pretty, I just see styrofoam cups. That's what I see. So what are you saying?
Oh my god,
A
that
mess.
that is so
I
fucking
mean, this
accurate.
is the same woman who don't even know. I'm just saying, this is the same woman who don't even know how old she is. This is the same woman who don't know the difference between the vaginal, what is it, rejuvenation and
Rejuvenation.
some other shit. Yes, she don't even know what the fuck that is. She's a dumbass, and she been dumb from the moment she came along. Like, girl, I'm a boss this, I'm a boss that. Well, go see a dermatologist then if you're the
Not
boss.
with that motherfucking brain.
But whatever.
Pure idiot.
Facts.
For real.
Now
She's
it
dumb.
makes sense as to why they were throwing like spinach at each other in this upcoming episode. Because I guess this is where the beef starts. Because with the way Mia was being all messy and shit this whole episode, she deserves like listen.
But remember, a lot
Oh,
of people were
first of
saying,
all,
uh oh, huh?
go ahead, Sakina, go ahead.
Oh,
It's
well,
a delay
remember,
going on, so that's why it seems this
oh,
way. Go ahead.
in the preview, like for the season, remember, like this is what's gonna go down in the season. A lot of people were like, "Oh, see, look at Candy. She always in the mix with somebody." Well, now y'all can shut the hell up because she did not start this.
She did not.
So we not gonna bring
Right.
it back to her mouth or whatever
Okay.
y'all assume because nah, she ain't have shit to do with it.
So,
I'm
Scotty.
she ain't started. You gonna finish it.
Yes, sir.
So, I am Team Candace, but can I make one joke at her expense before we get started?
Go ahead.
Was that the last week?
Yep, that was the last one.
Wait. So when Mia said that was talking about her to her husband, talking about Candace to her husband, which is fine, it's pillow talk, and she was saying how she would be a one hit wonder and all other stuff. Well, so far the only hit she got was the one that Monique gave her.
Now, see, now you didn't even have to do that. You
You
did
did
not
not.
have to do that. You didn't have to
You
do that. You
didn't.
didn't have to do that. Y'all just
But it's the
love to bring
fact that
season
I
five back to this
did.
panel. Y'all just love to bring season five back to this panel. I just want to get rid of season five every chance I get it. Y'all just keep bringing it up. Y'all just keep bringing it up. But first of all, shout out to fellow YouTuber Brandy Chanel because I see her in the chat and this is what she said. I'm putting
Hey.
comment in the damn screen so y'all. Yes, and this is what she said. She said, "It looks like melted candle wax." Now that's what Brandy Chanel said. I ain't say that, but that's what Brandy Chanel
Who?
said, child. So if you're looking for a new YouTuber who do YouTube reviews, be sure to check out Brandy Chanel. She's the bomb diggity diggity. Okay, I might just have her come up to the panel one of these days. So
Okay,
yeah,
bomb
child.
diggity diggity. Okay.
Brandy
Yes,
Chanel.
she is. Yes, she is. Brandy Chanel. That's her name, child.
Let
So
me
y'all
see.
ready to start this spot to talk about this boring ass episode, child? Because it was kind of boring.
Wait, Scotty, right quick. So I think it's Porsche Gala. Hopefully I didn't say your name wrong. I am Team Candace, but I'm an equal opportunity person when it comes to shading somebody. But I am Team Candace. I mean,
Oh, that's this.
if y'all go back to the past season one when I was on there, I was Team Candy. I gave Candy the business. Like I'm fair. Everybody can get it,
Yeah,
Scotty,
even the
wait.
Wicked Witch of the West.
That's Brandy Chanel because I subscribed to her channel. That's because her picture not
yeah.
popping up. Is that the same one?
I think she got two different accounts though. I think she got an account for to post her videos, and then she got another account because
Oh yes, because I've been subscribed to her since last year. Hey girl.
yeah, yeah. I like her. I like her, y'all. Y'all know I always shout out the up and coming YouTubers, bigger YouTubers, anybody I fucking like. I shout it out, child. I shout
There
it
you
Yes.
out.
go. That's how it's supposed to be, child. Shoot.
Yeah. Also, since I'm talking about shouting out other YouTubers, shout out to Kim Pyer. Cause he be giving out all the goddamn tea every goddamn day. He be live every motherfucking
Oh,
day.
Kim Pie don't
Okay.
play.
Yes, he
I'm
does.
He do
saying,
not.
Kim Pie be on that shit, and I follow him on Twitter too. I mean, TikTok. TikTok, because his little short snippets be good too.
Look, as
Yeah,
I
Kim
go to
Pie is
TikTok,
good.
I'm new to TikTok. I be trying to find people to follow.
Yeah, Kim
Let me
Pie
go
is
get my.
good. Like he's come up. He's come up very fast over the last few months. Like he's really
He
good.
has, but he be hustling. Like he is constant. Like he be on it. He be on it. Because I said the same thing. I said, oh, he
Yes.
is. His subscribers is great, but I'm like, but he work. He is working.
Mhm.
Look, he's gonna be at 40K in a few days. He gonna
He
be at
sure
40K
is.
because he at 39.5 now. He gonna be at
Yeah, he
40K in
sure
a few
is.
days.
And I remember
He
when he was
only
still at like,
around.
I remember when he was like 11, had like 11, 13,000, and he is like you said, in a couple of months. So I ain't
He
mad at him,
got
but he is hustling because he be on
Mhm.
it. He be on it,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah,
He must do like 10
Kim
videos a day.
Oh, working.
Oh
Pie
yeah, he working.
I
but him
struggle with
and
butt.
I know if it's not putting out a whole bunch of videos every day, it's Jamie that's me too, because Jamie put out videos every day,
Let me
like
be pumping the videos
video
out.
after video after video after video after video. She put them out every day. Okay,
Jamie
so
They
Bristol
work
gang.
but shout
hard
out to
for the
Kim
money.
Pye. But I had to get that shot to Kim Pye though, cause he blowing the fuck up. If y'all ain't
Okay.
watching, y'all sleeping, cause especially when him, Layla Lynn, and Grace Report come together and they recap the shows together, that shit be fucking funny. Okay, so don't sleep,
He
cause
links up with
they doing
he's
it.
linked up with Up and Adam too, and you know Up and Adam is on it.
Ain't that white guy?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I came across
yeah.
him one time.
Up and Adam does a lot of the housewives stuff, a lot of it. He be on it with them housewives.
Hmm.
He be on it.
Okay. Shout out to Up
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Adams
Yes, ma'am.
and Kim
I like it.
Higher.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
Up and Adam is the same person that interviewed Fallon Golightly
Right. He
that
did the
time.
silent
That was her
interview.
first
Yep.
interview. Yeah,
Oh, that.
so
Oh, go ahead,
yeah,
Adam.
so if Kim Pye linking up with people like that, oh, he's on the rise. Shit, I'm thinking
Oh yeah.
I'm coming up. That motherfucker is coming up. I'm trying to take notes from him. Okay, I'm take notes from Kim Pye. Okay, because
Okay,
he coming the
listen.
fuck up
Exactly.
real quick.
Listen. I'm just trying to get to. Listen, y'all. I need 8 more subscribers to get to 55,000. 55. Can a sister get 8 subscribers tonight? I'll
Stop
be
playing
begging
with
a
her.
lot.
Please give it
I'll be
to a
begging
big
a lot. Can
girl.
I get 8 subscribers tonight so I can get to 5,500? That's all I'm
Stop
saying.
playing with her.
Stop playing. Right.
Yes,
Stop
please.
playing.
I be telling y'all. Like
8 more
like
subscribers
we
to
ain't
get
even
to
started this show yet.
5,500, and I'll be happy.
Listen, we ain't even started this show yet, y'all. We've been too busy giving kudos to the other YouTubers, which is not an
Okay.
issue over here because I love doing it. It ain't no
Period.
issue over here. I love doing it, child. I love doing it. But yeah, they
Thank
love
you,
Jamie. They love
Brandy.
Sakuna. Oh,
Thank
yes,
you.
God. Yes,
Yes,
God. Yes,
God.
God. Yes, God. And if y'all subscribe to Chocolate Beauty, y'all need to go and subscribe to Chocolate Beauty too. Let me see where
Yep.
because she didn't have that many to go before she got to 1,000. Let me
Yeah,
see. If
she
y'all
had
see
less than
Chocolate.
25.
She got 11 before she get to 1,000. So y'all need to go check out Chocolate Beauty 81 too. 11 of y'all go there, give her that 1,000. She ain't up here tonight, but still go and subscribe. Go and subscribe.
And I put really
Don't be
big link
surprised.
in
I show love to
her.
all YouTubers.
Thank you, y'all. Mwah. Thank you, baby.
What he do? Oh, he
I
did
do
the
what I
same.
Don't
can.
to all YouTubers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Got the link down.
Don't be surprised
Thank
if,
y'all.
if y'all just tuning in for the if y'all just tuning in for the first time. Don't be surprised because I shout out YouTubers all day, every day. I show love to everybody.
We
So
lost
that's
y'all.
always been me. Okay, he'll be back, child. You know he'll be back. I don't know what happened. He probably, I don't know what
All
happened,
right, I
but
guess
he'll
we
be
better
back.
go ahead and jump into this like you said, this boring ass review.
Oh, here go
Yeah,
Terrence.
I mean talking
Hello,
about
Terrence.
right.
Hey T, what's up,
Hey,
boo?
Terrence.
Mwah.
What's up?
Hell, talking about these YouTubers that we love so much is way more entertaining than this damn episode. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, she came in at the right time. Okay, y'all. One of our guest panelists who hasn't made her appearance yet is here. She's backstage, everybody. So I
Hey.
want you guys to give a warm welcome to the doll herself. Okay, let's give it up
Hi
for
guys.
Brooke Ashley, y'all.
Hi.
Give it up to her. Give it up
Hey,
to her.
bro.
Hi guys.
Hey,
How
Brooke, what's up?
I'm so
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Hey Scotty. Hey y'all. How
What's
are you?
up?
Hey.
Listen. I am too excited. If she got that wine in her hand, yes, she
I
is ready.
do.
Okay. If y'all ain't seen Brooke videos, y'all better go watch. She be sitting in that little white background, be having that little thing. She be like, "Welcome to
Okay.
my video."
With the champagne bottle on the side.
Hey Sakina.
Exactly.
How are
Okay.
you?
Champagne and snacks every damn week. Okay, every damn week. Okay.
Get the snacks
But
and sis go in.
exactly. Okay. But like I said, Brooke made it in at the right time because we haven't really just started the show. We really just been talking about different YouTubers that we like and stuff because the episode was boring. And it's kind of comes across like we were just stalling when we really wasn't. Because I know you said you was coming later, but you came at the right time. We really gonna start the show now, to be honest. So. But
Period. Portia.
let's start. What you say, Sakina?
Oh, Portia said giving sophistication. Okay.
Yes, giving
As
sophistication.
usual. As usual. As usual. Okay. Oh, and by the way, before we start, it's another YouTuber that I also want to shout out to, and she been doing big things, and that's I hope I'm saying her name right. I say it wrong. But is it Tisa Tales? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yes.
Tisa
Yes.
Oh,
Tales?
yeah,
Okay.
Tisa. Yeah, I like
Mhm.
Tisa.
She's awesome.
Hold on, wait. I don't think I know her.
Yes.
Yeah. Tisa's really good.
You
She's been
better
following
you
some
better
Portia stuff.
You better get into it, Sakina. You're following that Portia and Simon storyline, giving all the tea, all the receipts,
Tisa be
everything. So
breaking
if you
it
want to know what
down,
really
honey.
went down, you
Tisa,
better
yes.
Comment
Tisa.
below, y'all. I need to see how to spell it.
TISA tells.
go.
She's good.
Tisa.
Yeah, that's how you
Yes.
spell it.
She's excellent.
Yes, she gives all the tea.
Come
Even
on,
probably
Tease.
Jordan know who she is. She gives all the motherfucking tea. Okay.
Yes,
But
you.
we're gonna go ahead and start this show, y'all. We've been talking long enough. We're gonna go ahead and get the show started. So the episode opens up with the return of Miss Dorothy. I don't be knowing whether or not to be happy to see Miss Dorothy, or- but
Mm-mm.
who wants to start this conversation off? Because the way she was like overly critical of Candace's house and her furniture and shit like that, that was really getting under my skin. So whoever wants to start it, go ahead and start it while I fix myself something to drink. Go ahead and start it, Sakina. I think you said you want to start it. Go ahead.
I'll go. I just feel like people like that get on my damn nerves. I would not want you in my space if you're constantly critiquing me, you always nitpicking, got a problem with something. Candace is trying to fluff her pillows, and here she go trying to flatten them up. Like, I can't stand people like that. And I know a lot of people think that Dorothy is entertaining. I've never been one to see it for her at all because people like that really get under my skin. That overprotective mama who got an opinion on everything. We've seen that in Mama Joy's. We've seen that in other mamas on the show, on these shows, even on Love and Hip Hop and shit. That's just not cute to me. It's annoying as hell. So I don't see it for Dorothy. And this episode just confirmed everything. It further proved my point.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I am not here for Dorothy and her shenanigans. I don't find them entertaining. I feel like, and again, I'm not a big Candace fan, but I understand that where a lot of that comes from with Candace because listen, I can't imagine that this is who raised you. And even if she's putting on for the camera, this is really who she is. Like she might be exaggerating for the purposes of TV, but like, look, I ain't been there for her after she denied slapping that girl with the face in the face with that damn purse. And then she gonna say, but it wasn't heavy or whatever it was. I was like, I cannot with you. So I'm here. Like I can't with Dorothy, and I blame Candace. Girl, she can't stay with me. She shouldn't have sold that damn townhouse because when you come to DC, that's where you stand. You can't stay with me.
Yeah.
No, ma'am, you can't.
For
nope.
real. No.
So really deep.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that you don't believe Cousin It's story? I mean, because Candace clearly walked into Cousin It's first. Like Cousin It wouldn't have a reason to lie.
Not her thinking.
I mean,
wait, what did I say? Why is everybody laughing? What happened? What I
really
all I heard was
yeah.
Cousin It. That's all I heard.
Okay, I was thinking, who's that?
That's what
Do y'all not?
and then I was like, oh, he's talking about Dorothy.
Right.
Do y'all not see how much hair she got on her head, looking like Cousin It? I mean what I said, damn it.
Brooke, go ahead and give your side on what you think of this situation. Miss, go ahead. Go ahead.
I personally, I don't like Dorothy. Like you guys all said, I don't see it for Dorothy. Sorry about that. Sorry guys, something came up on my MacBook. Okay, so I don't see it for her. I don't think that she's entertaining. I don't think it's funny or cute. I think that people who are overly critical, there's an issue with them. I also, and you'll hear me say this in my recap, but I also don't believe in just because you're the child and that's your parent, that you have to accept any old raggedy thing that they say out of their mouth. I think that my parents always taught me that respect was a two-way street. My parents talked to me with respect, and they didn't believe that just because somebody was an adult that you had to respect them or take their crap. And I feel like Candace needs to have a sit down with her mother and say, you cannot treat me like this or treat my spouse like this. The same way that Candy needs to sit Mama Joyce down and say, you can't talk to my spouse like that or else I'm going to cut you off or not speak to you again. I don't like how Candy has that attitude where it's like, you can't talk about my mama. Don't say nothing about my mama. But if your mama is rude and nasty, she's out of order. And Dorothy was out of line for how she was acting. And
the whole episode.
The whole episode. I really don't like it. And I think that she's also in a secret competition with Candace too. I've always felt that way.
And that's weird if so, because like you said, Brooke, I'm a firm believer. And I might put a little spice on what you just said, but I am a firm believer that all people get cussed out too. Like I feel like you're being disrespectful because at the end of the day, you may be my elder, but I'm an adult as well. Yes. So you get out of line. It's only so much that so-and-so's mama I'ma take. Because if you keep coming at me unprovoked, don't be mad at the words that's gonna come out my mouth.
But I think Dorothy, one, there's some work that needs to be done there, but I think that she's trying to make Candace codependent upon her, and I also think she's jealous of what Candace has because she must not have that in her current or previous marriage. But she's trying to break her down to where she gets rid of Chris and she just becomes completely dependent upon her because I guess that's fulfilling for her, and that's very nasty, toxic, and destructive.
Mm-hmm. Right, because for as much as she complained about paying Candace's bills, she liked paying Candace's bills because it was a level of control. And I agree that there needs to be, listen, that's your mama, and I'm not gonna say but she needs to set boundaries. She needs to sit her down. That's why I said that she wouldn't have moved in my house. I'm sorry. I love you and all of that, but you can afford a hotel. When you want to come and visit me, you can afford a hotel room. But we already know that it doesn't work when we are under the same roof. We are past that stage in our relationship. And at this point, we just can't live together. You can visit me, and that's fine. You stay at the nicest hotel in DC, or you can stay in that townhouse, but you can't stay here. Sorry, not sorry. But you have to set those boundaries. And if you don't, she's going to continue to do what she's been doing, which is manipulating and everything else. Because she sat there and talked all that shit about Chris. And the minute he showed up,
Yeah,
no.
that fake shit.
But you know what really be? But even if she does that, what's going to happen is her mother is going to play that back, flip it on her, and try. Okay, my mother just recently had a dispute, and I'm gonna be all the way honest. She got cussed out. Not even gonna fucking lie, because she says the most heinous, disrespectful shit, and she tries to manipulate. I just don't fall for it, and I told her like it's crazy how you can say the most crazy shit. You don't apologize, but you expect the most from me. And she had even sent me a text saying I'm her most hateful child, which I found that shit hilarious. And I brought that up. She was like, I'm like, I'm hateful because I set boundaries. I'm hateful because I've said to you that you're not going to talk to me any kind of way, that you will talk to me with a certain level of respect and the form the same that I give you. If that makes me hateful, then fucking I own it. I'll wear a t-shirt for it. But you got parents that will do that, make you feel away because you're trying to set boundaries and tell them what you will and what you want to accept. So she needs to be ready for it.
Don't let them flip it on you.
I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna ask y'all the question, and I want an answer from all of y'all. And it's in regards, of course, to Dorothy. I just want to know what you guys think. Being that Dorothy is, I guess, a therapist, do you think that's where her manipulation tactics come from, with her being a therapist and being in a mental health thing, and she can use those tactics to manipulate Candace or flip shit around? Because even when they sat down and went to therapy or whatever, it looks like the shit still didn't work out, because even when they was sitting there talking in counseling, Dorothy still took it and flipped it on Candace. So do you think that she uses what she does for a living as a way to manipulate things to go in her favor? Or am I thinking too hard into this? I just want y'all to think it is.
I'll say I do not trust her credibility as a psychologist or whatever it is the hell she does, because since she hit the scene, nothing that she's done has shown her expertise. I feel like this show has killed her chances of gaining new clientele, because who the fuck is going to Dorothy to guide your life?
I feel you, but people are fame hungry, and I think that it's actually helping her business. You know, people are like, oh my gosh, like my therapist is Candace from Potomac, you know what I'm saying? So I think that even though she's evil, I think that it's still helping her.
I
really feel like her practice is probably somewhere over here, because her daughter, Candace's sister, went to my school.
Oh, okay.
Together. I be seeing her daddy at Kroger a lot. Dorothy's husband that she need to be worrying about. I feel like her practice is around here. Let me do some research.
Who her clientele gonna be? Old people. Oh, Miss Dorothy, I'm here to my therapy session.
Probably.
Some shit probably don't even want to see what Housewives of Potomac. You gotta be a fool to go to her house.
For real, like for real.
Oh Lord.
But Brooke is right. There are people that's really fame hungry.
Yeah.
Kevon.
Right? Why Kevon only said hey to y'all too? It's more of us.
Don't you start.
Why you doing this?
I want to piggyback off of what Brooke said, because Erica De Niro said something like that in her video earlier today, which was a magnificent video. Y'all need to watch, because she went in on that video. Y'all need to watch. But Erica De Niro also said, yes, I was, most definitely. She did say something. Brooke just said something about people being fame hungry. Erica De Niro make that same stuff. She said, "Mama's like Dorothy, or Mama's like Mama Joyce, and Mama's like Mama D. Want to be on TV, and they're gonna do whatever they can to be in front of the camera." So I definitely agree
Who
with
background?
all of y'all when y'all say, I don't know. I know it's not
Whose
mine because I
background
ain't got
is?
shit going on.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to cut you off, but that's distracting me.
No, you good, but I do agree with what y'all say when it comes down to the fame shit because Dorothy has been like awful from the moment I remember seeing her. Like, remember how she acted when Candace was getting married and how she was so pissed that
I
Candace
bring that
invited
up.
her yeah. Y'all remember that, right? How
I
she
remember that.
invited her
Yeah, I
brother to the
remember that.
wedding. Yeah.
Oh, my
Ooh,
cousin
she
in
was
the
a mess. Oh
live.
my
Hey,
god.
Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hey cousin. Hey
I
cousin.
just seen the name like, huh? Hey.
But yeah, like Dorothy, like child. I agree with you, Helena D. Let me put this on the screen because I'm pretty sure everybody up here will agree with that. Dorothy wants to be the housewife. Definitely, she wants to be on the show.
Yes.
Not Candace. She don't want Candace to be on the show. She wants to be on the show. I think Dorothy has some control issue when it comes to Candace because it has something to do with her father leaving her. Ooh, that's a good
I
point.
mentioned
Yes.
that. I mentioned that in my recap. I mentioned that about her still having issues with the dad cheating on her because she's still not
Yes.
over it, even though she's
Mm-hmm.
remarried to somebody
Mm-hmm.
else.
Yeah, she's like the way
Exactly.
that goes back to Brooke bringing up the wedding. Remember how she was acting a complete ass, especially down to the brother
Right.
being there, and she felt
Right.
like Candace was being spiteful and disrespectful, and how you gonna put him in? You gonna throw him in my face?
Well,
Wait,
you know
what?
what?
This is a
I,
family
j-
affair.
I just want to make a real quick connection. This has Mama Evelyn written all the fuck over it, and also Tracy Braxton
Uh-huh.
Hey,
because Tracy did not disown her father, and Mama Evelyn has used that against her every chance she got, even up until that very last season. And Mama
yes,
Evelyn never let it go. And I feel as if that is what Dorothy is doing to her because she still has connection with the father, and she feels that Candace should take sides. And one quick thing is, I feel so bad because Mia and Candace could have trauma bonded over the fact that their mothers pretty much don't like them because of the fact of either they resemble their father or they have a connection with their father and should have let them go. But I'm gonna leave that where it's at.
Well, remember
right.
Cynthia went through that
So you
too. Remember last season with
Yup,
Cynthia's wedding, her mother
yup.
did the same thing, and her daughter and her sister supported the mother and was like, "Well, I just think that's too much for mama and this, that, and the other." And I'm like, "But she got a whole daddy, and it is not her fault that her daddy and her mama had a violent
Did not work
relationship.
out.
Like, I'm sorry, but I mean, that's my daddy. Like, come on now."
It's them trying to make the kids
exactly.
choose, even as adults, still treating them as if they're children. Like, no,
Exactly. That's
they
it
should
right
be
there.
able to
Making them
form their own
choose. Making them
opinion.
choose.
Like, no, child, it couldn't be me. I'm not set up that way whatsoever, honey. I'm gonna rock with both of y'all, and if y'all don't like it, I don't give a damn.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Whew. We talked a lot about Mama Dorothy in this first half of the show, but we will definitely talk about her some more because she's getting dragged later on in the show. Of course, we've already warned you guys that she's getting dragged later on in the show. We're gonna go into the woman who is only entertaining when her daughters is on screen with her, Giselle.
That shit was
Now,
hilarious. I'm sorry. That scene was
yes,
the best scene
yes,
I seen Giselle in all season. That shit was hilarious.
Agreed.
yes, with her trying to teach Grace how to drive.
Because
Oh my gosh.
I feel like every parent and every child can relate to that scene. Because I remember when my mama took me to the parking lot the first time to drive, and that's probably exactly how that shit went down. And my mama did exactly what Giselle said she would have done if Jamal lived in Maryland. My mama was like, "Your daddy taking you out. I'm done. That's it. I'm done."
Yeah, that
I
reminds
didn't
me of
have
when
a
my
parking lot
mother.
experience. I don't
I didn't have
think.
a parking lot experience either. My mother tried to take me to the end of our street and turn around and have me drive up the street. And the funny part is, me and her had an argument that day. I was like, I was like 15. Me and her had an argument that day, and I was pissed at her that day. And she gonna try to take me outside to say I'm finna teach you how to drive, and I really wasn't feeling it. And I was like, I really don't want to, but she made me do it, and I was already mad and pissed off with her. So we get in the truck, and she say, "Now drive up the street." I put my foot on the gas, and I went so fast up the street. And she said, "Stop! Stop! Stop!" She said, somebody else gonna have to teach your ass how to drive because I can't do it. I believe you did it on purpose because you
Yeah,
mad at me." And subconsciously, I believe I did do that on purpose because I was mad at her. I
because you
do
didn't want to
believe I did
drive
that.
anyway.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it anyway. I could be petty as fuck like that sometimes. Like, don't piss me off and then try to teach me how to drive.
No, that's too petty. Because you could have took both of y'all out the game.
But
I'm just
see, I
happy
had
that
a stepfather
Scotty is
where
admitting. I'm just happy that you're living and admitting up to your pettiness. I'm proud of you because you be trying to play like you so damn innocent.
I love that you're trying to start an argument with me today,
He
and we're
loves
not going to do this in front of Brooke.
So what you gonna do? Get in the car and drive back? Is that what you gonna do? Get
You know
mad at
what?
me?
come back. He don't want to do it like that. Like that. I've been drinking a little bit, y'all, so my voice ain't really up to par.
I'll sing it for Sakina if you want me to.
Oh, come on, bro.
Too feisty. I am drinking a nice Merlot. And it's just when I need it. Just
All right.
Yes,
Water.
God.
Wait for the Merlot.
a nice Merlot.
Yes, God.
I don't even
Yes,
know why I'm
God.
drinking.
Okay.
I got shit to do after this. Playing that.
Hey, Nisette L, how are you?
Nisette L be on everybody's videos. I be seeing her
I
everywhere.
love y'all. Y'all are just
This still don't be
everything.
on my video, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think she be in my video either.
wait, let's get her together. Let's get her together, Melody. Why you gonna be on our video?
Right. What's up with that? What's up?
Why not?
I'm sorry, Nisette. I did not try to get them. I was not trying to get them to try to come for you. I'm sorry, but I need to be watching my shit. I
I'm
need to be
playing,
watching
girl.
your
Hey,
shit. I need to be
Kevin.
watching Rodney and Erica shit. But
Oh, she said she watches you, Sakina. Nisette said she watched you.
Why you don't put me on
Okay, so
Oh
what
my
about
God,
me?
I
What
cannot.
about me?
Scotty, you can start some stuff. Scotty, you be messy.
No, I wasn't.
I'm glad somebody's pointed out.
Be sticking together, YouTuber guys.
Y'all just say you want to argue with me tonight, y'all. Just say that.
We
Like,
do.
I respect it more if you would just say you just want to argue with me. Just say that. You don't
I
have to be a
mean,
passive aggressive Capricorn
no
tonight.
passive aggressive would be me pulling a knee leaks and logging off and just being in the comments. That would be passive aggressive.
Well,
Like you did 2
you
weeks
know
ago?
that you put your laptop down because you don't even be showing your face.
Right. So like you did 2 weeks ago though, basically.
We're not going to cloud this conversation with facts.
You're right. We should be taking shots. You're right. We should be taking bets on at what point Scotty gonna end up on the floor.
Because I'm going to end
Okay.
up on the floor.
Terrence
I'm
ain't
gonna
here
end up on
yet.
the
I
floor.
think Terrence is the one that's gonna put him on the floor.
Because he always do. He always do. You just wait till he come in. Okay, so we get into, oh God. We get into Styrofoam. Mia. We get into
Mhm.
Mia. And she has a conversation with her mama, and she wants to invite her out with the kids. She say that she has other siblings. She has a set of twins that's younger than her. She has a sister that's about 7 years older than her. And she feels like the relationship with her mom and her sister is very codependent, and she feels bad because she's a fun girl and they can hang out with her too. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I don't
Then
care.
she also has a conversation with her grandfather, aka G, which is actually her husband. Um, they talk about the
Not a
do's and
granddaddy.
don'ts of marriage and management in regards to Candace. Okay, so she had a whole conversation with her granddad. I'm sorry, not her granddaddy, her husband, about Candace and her situation. So, who wants to start off that conversation? If there is anything to get out of that conversation, but you know.
Josiah, where you been at? Say something. Or maybe Josiah walked away from the camera. Okay.
Sorry, I'm not feeling well.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Oh, okay. Don't mind me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Right.
I've been coughing.
Oh.
That's why I've had myself on mute the whole time. Been coughing and sneezing.
Oh.
Get some tea. Tea is my remedy for everything.
Oh, like ginger ale and crackers.
Okay, I recommend ginger.
Wait, don't forget about the tussin, and you got to watch Price is Right. Okay, you need the
Right, you
tussin.
got that tussin and the heat of the night.
Oh, I just
Mhm.
learned what that was yesterday. I didn't know what in the heat of the night was.
Oh Lord, not going over. Oh Lord,
I'm dead ass. That's because my stepdad, he moved in with us, and he was like, "Turn on the heat of the night," and I said, "Oh, what's that?" I had to search it on the TV. I didn't know what it was.
Oh my god. But let's say this. I just Mia is a clown. She's a bozo. Like she is a bozo. Like I
That's
just
a
cannot
nice
get
way of
with
putting it.
the clown.
Yes.
I'm just
That
saying
whole
I
scene
can't
was
get with
was a
Crystal the
mess.
clown. It was a dub, like straight up a dub. That's what it was.
Now-
Because I don't get it. Like, go ahead, Sakina. Go ahead, girl. You know what to say, child. Go ahead, girl.
I must say, I was in agreement with her at first, saying, you know, working with your husband, that could be a lie. Y'all bring y'all problems home, blase blah. But when she took a turn left, talking about her one-hit wonders, and I said, "Excuse me, hold on, wait. Was that shade necessary? One, you do not know Candace like that. She has never done anything to disrespect you on the show thus far, that we know of at least. Why are you doing all of this? I can't stand a bitch who feel like she just knows relationships down. Like that Tiffany bitch on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all always
Love
trying
and Marriage
to act about
Huntsville.
these ideal marriages, and y'all know what y'all talking about, but yet you divorced, and Mia, your husband had to come save you from being a prostitute, stripper, in nightgowns, or whatever the fuck you was doing out there in the strip
Oh
club.
shit, not in nightgown.
Ball gowns, whatever the fuck she was doing. But like, you got so much to say about somebody, and it's like, why? Nobody told you that you got the damn guidelines for a perfect marriage. Go sit the fuck down and stop trying to stir the pot with Candace, because she ain't start with you.
Right.
Mia is very desperate. The desperation just reeks through the screen.
Agreed.
Like every single conversation is now about Candace. And if you see on Twitter, she's been coming after Candace. And if you saw her on the after show for this last episode, she was throwing so much shade for no reason. It's really weird. It's like you're fixated on Candace and what she has going on. I think she thinks if she hates Candace, that's going to make her the fan favorite and everybody's going to side with her. But we see right through it. Candace has done nothing to her. It's not going to work. And it's embarrassing to watch.
Mia lost me when she decided that she was gonna shade Giselle while she was with Karen, and then the minute she was with Giselle, I think you have a really good heart. I would love to hang out with you. And then when Giselle reached out to her, Then it was Shay told Karen, I got them together. But then when you saw Karen again, it was, well, girl, I really want to get to know you. Let's start over. See, it's that two-face for me. You can't trust a bitch with two faces.
And I've been telling y'all, I must say it. I've been saying that Mia is not to be trusted. I was trying to wait it out, but I'm like, I don't know.
Sakina.
Huh?
It's hard to trust somebody when you don't know what their real face looks like. You know that.
I think for me, as soon as she lied about her age, you know,
yes,
I caught in that lie. I think that's when I knew from downhill that she was. And then I saw how she, like y'all said, flipped back and forth between Giselle, Karen.
Wait, really be
Roberto. Sorry, and I just was not here for it. And
not Roberto.
She's just not a real bitch, and we don't fuck with real bitch. When you play on the wrong team, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Potomac is like chess. You got to play your cards right. And baby, she flipping them, rubbing them all over the place. I need you to be in one good spot so you can be sure to secure your peach or whatever, your champagne flute for the season, because you playing on the wrong team. Like, you're not even playing your cards right, bro.
One thing you did say, Josiah, is that she's not a real bitch, and she's not one because nothing on her is real. So you said it correctly. Because when you're Mia is the persona, like Mia is a whole mannequin. Okay, everything up like she's a mannequin. Nothing is real about Mia. And I keep telling y'all, she doesn't have a brain. What's in her head is a bunch of rocks and air. She doesn't have a brain. She doesn't think, and she can't think. You can't think without a brain, and that's something that she lacks. Go ahead, Bruce.
You know what it is? It's her trying to align herself with who she feels is the fan favorite.
Yes.
So she doesn't know, because you remember, when you're filming the show, you don't know how the viewers are going to act because, we haven't seen it yet. So she's trying to align herself with who she feels the viewers are going to like the most. And that's why she can't pick a side of who she's with. 1 minute she hates Giselle, then she loves Giselle. The next minute she's on Wendy's side. Then the next minute she's talking about, well, Wendy, you are showing your body off way too much. Like Michelle Obama and Oprah would never. Then the next minute she's on Ashley's side. Then she's on Candace's side. She doesn't know where she wants to align herself because she's just too worried about who's going to have me back on for season 7. I don't think that she's season 7. I don't think that she's season 7 material. She was an experiment. One and done.
Right.
Like
Robin was boring as hell. Watching her storyline is like watching paint dry. But at least Robin been on that consistent dumb side with Giselle for the past 6 seasons. Okay. So therefore, Robin went back and forth because Robin knew her ass would have went back and forth between Karen and Giselle and betrayed Giselle. Oh, baby, Robin would have been gone.
And the sad thing is, if she had done what her job was, which was to be Karen's friend, she'd be all right. But the fact that she's all over the place, don't nobody know how to feel about you, ma'am.
Okay, because she going against her own friend, trying to side with Giselle, talking about she's a good person and shit. Like, girl, huh? I'm sorry, didn't you just meet her today?
Y'all know
but you a good judge of character. Right. Girl, boo, her and Drew Sidora can get the fuck on. Y'all know I cannot stand a following ass person.
Sorry.
And I'm looking at Mia the same way I'm looking at Drew Sidora. Y'all two weak bitches who just want to follow somebody don't have a mind of y'all own. I'm not gonna talk about Drew.
No, Drew Sidora is a real one. Don't ever compare the queen, Drew Sidora.
Please. Portia Williams. Her good sis, Portia Williams, done left her out to dry. She done left her out with the Sharks this season and skip town.
Drew Sidora is the next Nene Leakes. She keeps it real with you. You better chill. Drew Sidora is Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Scotty, get off that floor.
He's always on the floor.
And them raggedy ass braid bobs that she got in her head right now look a fucking mess. Bitch could never be Nene Leakes even if she tried. Bitch ain't got no fashion. Bitch ain't got no reads.
The queen is coming. The queen is coming. You better recognize.
Just,
I'm sorry, I couldn't even say that with a straight face.
right.
You couldn't. You
Queen is
couldn't.
coming. Y'all do
I
not
hope
get me
y'all know
going
that
with Drew.
Josiah is being facetious in this comment section.
Sarcastic.
I hope y'all know that Josiah is being very facetious right now. He does not really mean to be
Don't come for the queen. That's gonna be in my head. Don't come for the queen.
I'm just playing y'all because
But
y'all
like
about
some
to drag
people
the hell
say
out my
in the
ass.
But look, as far as what people saying in the comments, said a scholar probably should have been the one with the champagne glass besides Mia because I mean,
Why?
even though a scholar isn't necessarily there that much, I like her better than Mia at this point. Because at first I didn't really care for a scholar, but it's like the more she's on, at least she calls it for what it is a lot of the
Yes.
times. Like, it doesn't matter
She's a
what side it is, she'll call it out.
she's a good Shamia. When I see a scholar, I see Shamia. She will be a friend forever. Internal friend.
No.
I
Pour
can see her
my
being
sister
a
up
good
some
Shamia. I
champagne.
feel that way. Yeah, she a good Shamia. She is.
Pour her up some
The only
champagne.
difference
and give
is her and
Mia.
Robin ain't friends in real life. That's the only difference. Whereas Portia and Shamia are friends in real life.
No,
Give her a
I
few little
need a
confessionals and
scholar.
keep it moving.
I would take a scholar over Mia's following ass any day. She can dress. She's married. She's logical. I like people like that. Now, at first, I was not feeling her. Like, oh, girl, you can get the fuck on. But as time,
Right.
you
What?
know, I didn't like her at first. I just felt like she was always trying to stick her nose
Me
into some
neither.
shit, and she just joined the group. But over time, I'm like, oh my gosh, I like her, and she could dress. She's cute. She's smart from what we see. Like, I mean, outside of her trying to line herself with Robin, because what the fuck is that? But as we see, her and Wendy are really, her and Wendy are really looking like they're bonding. So it's like I could appreciate that team. Don't nobody want to see Mia. Like, we can really say that Mia was overhyped. I feel like a lot of the people did like her because they seen her throw spinach at Candace and they hate Candace. So they was like, oh yeah, this new girl praise her. All praises to Mia. And then we get to the season, they're like, oh, this bitch is dumb as fuck and she don't really have a mind of her own. She was overhyped, and that is what it is.
Well, I knew she was overhyped
Hold
the
on,
second
y'all.
she
Hold
lied
on, y'all.
about her
Wait a
age.
minute. Wait. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. I see somebody in the chat, and it is Rodney the voice. I see him in the chat. What's going on, Rodney? What's going on, Rodney? Y'all know I love me some Rodney now. Y'all know I love me some Rodney the voice. Y'all know that already. Y'all
Hey,
know
Rodney.
Rodney.
Look, that's one of my favorites too.
I had
Hey,
to
Rodney. Fangirl and shit.
Hey, Rodney.
Honey, you know I love me
Hey,
some Rodney.
hey,
I love
Rodney.
Rodney. Listen. Rodney is one of the few people that I super chat, and I super chat people a lot, but he's one of the few that I see on live, and I will super chat that ass every time. So he already
Wait,
know that, okay?
wait a minute, Scotty. I know you ain't super chatting. Why you don't cash app him?
I don't know his cash app name, child. That's a mess
You know how to
name.
type it in the comments. You know how to type it in the comments. Rodney, what's your cash app? Because we already know YouTube is greedy, honey. We need that money. Ask me to PayPal. What's your Zelle? No.
Wait a minute, no, I
Now I'm getting back off camera real
invited
quick.
Rodney to the panel. It's all up to him to come up here to the panel now. We got Rodney to come up to the Boys Night Out panel, and he was great up there. So he's always welcome to come up here all the time. I always say that he's always welcome, open invitation all the time. So Rodney's always welcome up here. It's always welcome to come up here. But yeah, but what I will say about Mia is Mia is just like Mary from Salt Lake City. They both
Oh,
married
don't
their
ever compare
grandfather.
that. Now ain't
Right.
nobody.
Oh,
No.
Wait a minute.
No, I don't know about that one.
Mary is a different type of crazy. I mean,
Yes.
Okay, Josiah.
Yes.
Mary
He
is
said Mary is a different type of
person.
crazy. Listen.
Like, okay, I think Mia has some type of
Rodney, I just
discernment.
put the
Mary doesn't.
Right, just put the link down here if you want to join up here right now. It's the link in the chat if you want to come up here right now. You sure
Mary.
can.
Now, Mary is a different type of.
Come on up, cousin.
Get in here.
It's the same.
But listen, let me tell you something. I found Mary absolutely fucking hilarious. Okay.
She be funny, like she has her funny moments, but the way she makes her facial expressions, I be scared, y'all. Like, what?
Mary is.
Why don't you like?
Mary is that type of person that will end up on Snap. I'm telling y'all, it be the religious.
Listen,
crazy.
Listen, we ain't seen her husband all season. Where he at?
Right.
She said he got caught in COVID. Where he at?
I see
in Florida. He in Florida.
On
right.
Come on, ID.
He in the
Florida. I don't know who I married. Okay.
He got caught in Florida.
Mary had a little lamb.
Well, no, remember they have like 7 or 8 homes, and she.
No, I know, but I'm just saying of all the places, like we know how crazy Florida was during they still crazy. I said of all the places he could have got stuck. That's what his yeah. She's setting him up. We ain't seen his ass all season. We ain't seen him.
But I'm gonna give it to Mary though. As crazy and quirky and weird as she be making some sense on some of the shit she be saying. Like, I can't even disagree, Mary. You right.
But listen, in this episode, I'm sorry, we going way up. She looked really cute this episode, natural, without the wig, without all the makeup. She was really nice. She had makeup on. But it wasn't that caked on,
Brooke said, I seen that foundation.
Yeah, but it wasn't like it normally. It wasn't as bad. Like, listen, I said that she looked really nice. I mean, she was still crazy still.
I think she got a little money. She upped up her makeup game. You know what I'm saying? Because last season, her first season, honey, she probably couldn't even afford makeup. She had to get makeup from the casket, the funeral home.
Oh
no, she got about 6 homes.
Nah, she got the money.
She has the inheritance money. She's just tacky and gaudy. That's all.
She just doesn't have any taste.
She's just gaudy.
Listen, you can't buy taste. You just can't buy it. Exactly. You can't buy taste. Did you see that house?
Did you see that bedroom?
Oh my gosh!
I'm about to vomit.
You can't buy taste, child.
Her bedroom set was gaudy as hell.
Yes. Even her son. I was like, what?
Okay, I ain't seen this episode.
Mary is fine as long as you don't come around her smelling like hospital. She fine, like she's fine.
Listen,
okay,
I said what I said. She smelled like hospital. I don't give a fuck. I said what I said. Okay,
you gonna smell a scalpel from a mile away, like. Child.
Y'all can this damn episode of Potomac is fucking boring because we sitting up here talking about them other boring folks.
Wait a second.
You can tell this shit was boring.
All right. What scene we on? What scene we on?
The next scene that we're on is Wendy and Eddie. And
we don't care about that either.
Scotty, wait. Wait, D-Movie Man said her son had patio furniture in his room. I am dead.
What? Oh, yes. Y'all, look. D-Movie Man is another YouTuber.
I love you, D-Movie Man. You are awesome, okay?
Yes.
Oh, I gotta subscribe.
So he does movie reviews. So if y'all love to see like trailers or just detailed thoughts about movies and stuff, please follow him. He is so knowledgeable, y'all. I really love his videos.
Like, okay, I'm gonna have to subscribe. Hold on, let me subscribe. Let me go subscribe.
Everybody in the comments follow D Movie Man.
Okay.
And the sweetest in the comments too, like amazing.
I love him for real.
Yes.
I'm gonna subscribe to him right now.
Okay.
Let me see. If I can find him.
Okay, I got you, boo.
I subscribe.
I'm subscribed too.
Period.
About 4 new people tonight.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We don't care about Wendy and them candles. Keep going.
It's the same story that she had a couple episodes ago. Her ass still don't got her business. How much they gonna call?
Right. Eddie listened to that 30-minute fucking presentation, and all he said was how much are they gonna cost? She talking about something. I gotta get back to you, bitch. What was you researching?
What were you doing when you Googled it? They didn't tell you to have the numbers down,
right? What were you, ma'am, sir?
She was Googling a mission statement. That's it. That's all she Googled. A mission statement. It was done. Okay, I'm ready to present.
And that's why Karen said, "I'm not worried. Her candles are no threat to me."
I do feel like Karen is being shady though. If Wendy is supposed to be your friend, why are you always got some type of like shady undertone when it comes down to describing y'all's candles? Like,
okay, but
girl,
can I ask y'all a question? Do y'all really think this is legit? Because I can't believe somebody with Wendy's stature, whether or not she does or doesn't have a business degree, but you don't know someone that does. You literally just jump headfirst into this. I'm sorry, this screams storyline for the show for me. I'm not saying she don't want to sell the candles, but this isn't plausible. It really not. If Robin did this shit, I would be like, okay, Robin doing it. All right, not Wendy.
Right.
But
Jarrell,
again, that's why Karen is not worried. That's why Karen is unbothered. Okay.
For the first time this season, Jarrell, I actually agree with you. Wow, I didn't know that. But I will have to.
It was very calm. Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm about to troll y'all tonight. I'm just letting you know. I'm in the mood to troll.
Okay. Well, Josiah, I'm not the one. Like I said, if you want to try somebody, try Miracle Whip, try Mayo, try Jesus. Just don't try me. Don't do that to yourself.
And what you gonna do if I do?
Oh,
he's shaking the table.
Oh, he feeling himself tonight. Okay, all right.
Josiah is shaking the table. Don't shake unless you're ready to get shook.
Nah, but I do feel like that with Wendy, y'all, like with her trying to do her thing. Girl, you are a professor. I really do, because I have watched, CNN with Wendy on there, and different type of things. She does a wonderful job doing political commentary. I don't know why she's trying to get into the candle business, especially having that conversation with her husband. Girl, you don't even have like a complete budget yet for everything. I think that Wendy can make excellent money on the side doing keep doing your speaking engagements. You know what I'm saying? I love what she has to say regarding like political wise.
I could even see she can write a book. Like you have something to write a book, girl.
But I think she's looking at this as a quick money grab. Mm-hmm. And there are a lot of rumors about her and Eddie's finances that are not up to par.
Now that is true.
When you look at her fashions, I'm not trying to be shady. I love Wendy. I think that she looks great. But when you look at her fashions from last season, you definitely get the sense that she maxed out her Amex to have all the designer. Because last season she was rocking that same old Gucci. And now she has Dior and Chanel and Prada. And I'm here for it. However, I'm just looking like, now, sis, the blog said that you were only getting paid $2,500 an episode this season. You gotten paid the day rate. So
that's the day rate.
Day rate.
Well, her husband makes well, Brooke, her husband makes plenty much more money. So
what? They said that he's
in a lot of debt.
His eyeballs.
Well, I guess you gotta run the well until it goes dry, huh?
They have a lot of student loan debt. Yes. They have a lot of debt. And last season they were renting that house. That house they live in. I don't even know if that's their real house that they live in, but I know that last season they were renting that house.
What connections you got, and that you be knowing all these houses and stuff in DC? You know some
here. Really, B is the plug for the DMV area. Okay,
I know you live there, but
I told y'all, like real talk. I told you that I had a bigger plug before because I'm friends with somebody that's really good friends with Monique. Like she's been on the show.
Oh.
So I used to, really. She went to Karen's wedding. I was trying to get her to give me some juice, but she won't give me nothing. She went to the vow renewal. She was there.
Oh man.
Really be is plugged in, Josiah. Where you been at? She be giving us all the tea about the DC girls.
I know. I noticed that.
I live out of all of them. I live the closest to Candace. Candace doesn't live that far from me, and Ashley.
You be seeing them at Kroger or something like that?
No, I'll be saying. I've seen them.
You know,
Wait,
Candace
Seen them, but I'll be seeing them at the Kroger.
Wait, quick question.
Oh, y'all, let me tell y'all real quick, because I'm happy about it, okay?
I
was in Buckhead the other day, right? This was last weekend. And I was telling my cousin, like, bitch, let's ride by Sheree in them house. Like, let's
Oh,
go see the
Lord.
Now, Sheree house, like, she got it set up now where you can't even really see her house on the street for real. She got all these plants outside of her gate.
Yeah, after
baby,
fucking
we
got
pulled
me,
up at,
came up out of there.
Okay. So you can't even see her house. Like, you can see a little bit. Like, you can see the basketball hoop and like a little bit of the house. You really can't even see much. But then we had roll past Kenya house. They legit live down the street from the. It was a car there. I didn't see no outside activity. However, we rolled past Kenya house. Her backyard is done. That pool, cute. Okay. And then we hit a U-turn, and I seen Kenya in her garage, y'all.
Oh, I'm surprised she didn't pull up that gun at
I was so excited.
You know she gonna pull up that Glock on y'all ass.
Right. Okay. She ain't playing with
I
you.
was so excited. I was really wanted to say, Kenya, I love you, but I didn't want to seem crazy.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, exactly, Tasha. We don't have no Kroger up here. I was just gonna let that go. But yeah, we don't.
Y'all have no Kroger.
No, we ain't got no Kroger, honey. We ain't got no Kroger.
Wait, quick question. I want the camera footage of whose husband verbally assaulting Sharice at the Giant grocery store. I want the Safeway. Yes.
Let me hold on. Let me say this to y'all, and I said this on my review last season, and I'm gonna say it right now. And all of my DMV people in the room, in the chat, y'all can either say I'm right or be like, girl, she tripping. Listen, let me explain something to y'all about Chris Samuels here in the DMV area. Mm-hmm. Everybody loves Chris Samuels. He was drafted by the Washington football team. He played his whole career here. He never got into any trouble. He was never in no bullshit. Everybody loves him. If he had been at the Safeway acting a fool, it would have been all over the news. It would have been, they would have had the footage. They would have showed it over and over. It would have been on every damn channel up here. I promise y'all, if Chris Samuels was in Sharice's face acting a fool, I promise you, I would have the footage because it would have been on the news. It would have been on the news.
Lies you tell. Lies.
Bro said she ain't buying it.
Man did it. He did it.
No, he didn't. He did it. Look at the people in the chat. Look at the people in the chat.
They all
Look
agree
at
with
the people in the chat.
They saying facts. Yup. Brooke is on move. I'm dead, Brooke. Yup. I'm reading it.
Y'all got me messed up talking about he's a good man.
Chris is. Wait, whoa. Let me explain something to you, Brooke.
As Brooke,
I was gonna marry Chris Samuels. That was my husband.
No, you was gonna marry him?
Damn man, okay.
Not me at the altar in your white dress, okay?
So I'm a football fan. I've been following Chris Samuels since he played college. I love Chris Samuels. Mm-hmm.
Miss Ma'am, not the marriage. So you might be a little biased. You might be a little biased.
I'm biased. I absolutely biased. Listen, I'll tell y'all backstage. I got a story, but I'll tell y'all later.
Okay,
but
we'll talk about it on the after show. We'll talk about it behind the scenes.
Somebody in the comment section said that really B was giving out Savannah Mama teeth. He's a good man, Savannah.
Well, shit, you marry him and will.
When Chris was ready to body slam Giselle, he was Caitlyn Jenner. So I'm, oh Lord.
That's what I said. Listen, the way he was acting like I'm lucky that I'm not a female, or he would have did something.
He said if he was a female, he ain't a female, so he ain't do it. Wait a minute, let me find out really B was at the wedding singing congratulations. I know people who went to their wedding. I wasn't invited to the wedding, but I know people who was at the wedding, honey. I remember when they got married.
Oh,
Anyway,
Lord,
move on.
girl.
We
Let's
all
move
in a whole
on,
nother thing.
child.
Move on.
Let's move on, child. Okay. So we're moving past Wendy and Eddie, but we're definitely about to move past this particular scene. And this particular scene is Dee Dee and Tommy and Deal and her family. We're gonna move past that too. And
Oh,
Dee
they
Dee
had a
meaning Ash.
scene. I didn't know that. They
Yeah,
had a
hey
scene.
Arnold had a Hey Arnold had a scene. Yeah, she sure did.
Oh,
Listen, all I gotta say about that is
I
what the
forgot.
hell. Can I say one thing about that scene? We can move forward. I got one thing to say about that scene. I really need Ashley to get a fucking gatekeeper. Nobody gives a damn about your uterus hanging out your woo-ha. Like nobody wants to hear about that. Now we are trying to have brunch and drink some mimosas and enjoy the afternoon. Who the fuck said that we want to hear all of that? No, ma'am. When
Well,
somebody asks you how you doing, a simple "I'm okay," it's fine. You do not need details because don't nobody really want all that shit. Nobody asked you, man. Nobody
Please,
wants to
yes,
hear
we don't
that.
give a damn.
well, this
We do
season,
not give a damn.
this season actually didn't have the best storyline because
At
all she did
all.
was give birth. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, what else is there to talk about? Is stuff we don't really care about, which is mom being a mom and raising kids. Because you know what, your messy ass gay husband isn't really doing anything to give us any entertainment. So I mean, what else more can we really expect? You know what I'm saying? Your husband is more interesting than you when it comes to a storyline. So I mean,
Real.
only thing is interesting, girl, when you beef with Candace, and that's it. But Ashley has not been giving me nothing but night time.
Okay, don't nobody give a damn. No
Ashley,
disrespect. Don't nobody give a
Benadryl.
damn about what her and her kids and them got going on. Like they all moms. We've all seen this storyline play out. It's not like you had some type of infertile type shit going on. Like, girl, we don't give a fuck about none of that
Well,
ass.
Right.
Sakina.
Let's
No.
move
Well,
on.
Sakina, I actually do care about Dylon. Like Dylon is the most interesting character out of a whole bunch. So I do care
Child,
about
I ain't
him.
worried about Dylon. I'm not worried about Ashley and her whitewash family. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, let's move on.
All right, moving
I
on.
mean, ain't the next scene Robin, which is more boring?
May I say one thing
Listen, we
quickly?
can skip that too.
Wait,
Honestly, the only reason why
Okay, but
Ashley has been on the show so long is because of Michael's shenanigans. That's the only reason why she's had a storyline is because of Michael. She's not interesting whatsoever. She needs him.
And because she likes to stir the
at
pot.
all.
Because Ashley understands the assignment.
No, she doesn't. She fails the assignment every single time
Ooh,
with a big
ooh.
big red F on the assignment because there's a difference between being messy and being vile. Ashley is absolutely vile.
But that's
that's more
what she
Giselle.
there for. That's what she there for.
No. I think that yes, I think that Giselle's awful too, but Ashley is vile. I mean, if you go back to what Ashley has really done to people over the past few seasons.
But that's why she's still there. I mean, you don't have, I understand what you're saying, but that is why she is still there. That's why she there.
She's still here.
It's something.
I don't know. I think it's really weird and crazy that Michael and her are still on this show with all the things that Michael has done.
I
If this had been
agree.
a black
I
man,
agree.
they would have been off the show season 3. When
Well, not only that, but if that had been a woman he assaulted, he'd have been off the show. But the fact that it was a man, it's like it's not a big deal. And I agree with you 100% on that. Now, 100% I agree with you on that.
Right.
Yep.
I agree with you. That's a good point.
Right, yeah, that shit would never last
Yeah, I
if it
agree
was
with
a black
you.
person.
And I feel like this. I Housewives of Atlanta, and if it was Todd or Peter or somebody like that, they would have been fired.
Absolutely. If it had been Chris, you know how they came after Chris. If it had been Chris, Monique they'd have been gone.
He would have been.
If it had been Karen's husband, if it had been Uncle Ben, he'd have been gone.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, that shit's wild.
But I agree with you, Brooke, and I would definitely have to say that. Sorry, Scott.
Go ahead, Josiah. You know it's a delay. It's a delay, child. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I would just have to just say that honestly, I enjoy Robin's storyline a little bit more than Ashley's.
Really? What storyline, Josiah? Wait a minute. What storyline?
Y'all know he said he was gonna be trolling, y'all. He trolling.
This got to be a moment. But I slick it like he's dead ass.
Because every time when I look at least we can watch Robin to roast her ass. I mean, when it's watch Ashley, when it's Ashley, it's like crickets. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay.
Really, I could give them the same skippage that I give both of them. I like to skip Ashley. I like to skip Robin. Robin had the same storyline since season 1. What was she doing? Trying on a wedding dress after her divorce, and Juan was looking at her stupid. It's still the same thing.
He was.
He looked at her like
but y'all, you know what? I do feel like that y'all do be too hard on Robin because there is some hope. You know what I'm saying? They're one step closer to her dream wedding. Y'all are correct. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all tripping.
It's called settling. It's called settling.
Sakina, this woman is one more step to her happiness. Can y'all just please? Where you see that at?
He's trolling, y'all. He's trolling.
Show me where you see happiness at. I don't see it. Are we talking about Windy Cities? Because happy in this don't got shit to do with Robin and Juan. Okay?
Okay? He can't listen. He couldn't even keep a straight face. He's trolling, y'all.
What's that closer to our happiness? I didn't know we were talking about Windy Cities. Because now.
Listen, all I heard was that Drew Hill song. We were 5 steps.
Don't give me the singing, y'all.
You better sing. You better sing, boo. Get your microphone. Get your microphone.
Now, excuse me, viewers, y'all need to drag Sakina at this moment because sis had a whole episode to practice the song, y'all. She still don't know the lyrics. All you got to do is YouTube it or Google it. You could have been practiced this. We the people.
We expected. Matter of fact, I expected the choreography and everything. Candace gave you the choreo.
She hit y'all with shimmy.
Really, really me. Wait. You can't sit here and say that she gave the choreo when she couldn't even get the motherfucking choreo. Okay, now let's not do too much now.
It's the deflection for me. Y'all see how Josiah tried to flip the script on me and take the heat off of him and bring it back to me because I didn't learn the song? We already discussed this earlier.
Excuse what?
Just because you team Robin and her, I'm never going to, no.
Listen, Helena, you are absolutely correct. And I said that in my review too. I said the same damn thing. Robin, I'm gonna need you to figure out the math. How you grossing $60,000 a month, but you triple a $1,700 rent and your mortgage? Ma'am, go take several seats.
Listen,
she's flexed
really deep. And Helena, please don't unfollow me because you're one of my favorite subscribers, Miss Helena. But Robin has been on the show for 6 seasons, right? She makes, I think, isn't she like the 3rd highest paid one on there? Robin makes money.
Robin is the lowest, the bottom of the totem pole.
On Robin. Robin has money, honey. That's why Juan is with her for so long.
Okay, well, has Robin repaid Juan the money that she let slip through her fingers? Has that happened yet? Is them taxes paid? Wait. Is the taxes paid up in full? Like, we got questions.
Listen, she is on a payment plan. As long as she's on a payment plan, Uncle Sam is fine. They're gonna shut the hell up as long as she's paying the payment. It's an installment
plan. But did she pay him back? Not them taxes that she owed last season. Did she pay Juan back?
Listen, I need Sakina, we need a website chat. Is it still sold out? Are the hats still sold out?
I'm glad that you actually be. Let me go ahead and report the news.
Well, that's the best thing you can do since you couldn't sing for us tonight.
So Josiah is okay. Now Josiah, I expect you to come for everybody else because you done took a nice little cheap shot at me, and I'm letting you live. You done came for my good sister Sakina, so I expect you, at least you better come after Scotty. At least you better come after Scotty.
Well,
Why are you worried about me? Why is my name in your mouth? It's not gummy worms, y'all. Get my name out of your mouth. I ain't did nothing to be dragged tonight. Stop.
Scotty is
Wait, quick
innocent in
question.
this. He is innocent in this. Go
Quick
ahead.
question regarding Robin and the hat business. She said that she was grossing $60K a week, correct? If you're grossing that much money, that's what, $240,000 a month. If you're making that much, then why is she so concerned about $100,000 over budget for the house? And then why would you be concerned about the $2,000? Okay, you said it for me. Thank you.
Don't y'all know that she
Them hats
has
Next
sold out.
case.
deal with all the beauty
Them
supplies?
hats.
Don't she still
Next
have beauty
case.
supplies, don't she?
Pete, her family does have money. Her
Yeah,
family got money.
Yeah.
Robin's hat's been sold out all season. Okay.
Wait, let me check. Let me just check this.
Because orders are coming in.
Let me
I
check.
already checked, Brooke. I already
Orders are
checked.
coming
Let me
in
give
like
you an
this.
update. Because we do this on a weekly basis. We check embellish.com. So
It's
what
embezzled.
happened was
I just
some of the items are sold out still. And then some of them are ready for pre-order. Now here we are, basically in the middle of the season, and you just got your shit together. If you were really business savvy, you would have made sure that your shit was in stock at the start of the season and even before then, to ensure that when people see you on TV and you're talking about your business, the people are going to want to click that link down below, sis. But you don't have the right mindset, okay?
Wait,
And
I'm
it's
looking.
pre-sale.
Yeah, it's all pre-order, and then it's like there's like 4 of them that are sold out. So nothing is for sale right now.
because people keep buying it, I'm telling you.
If she,
Oh my god, let me stop. Because some of my favorite subscribers are about to start unfollowing me. So let me chill. Okay, guys, it's a good
That better not be unfollowing you.
Don't unfollow my baby. Don't unfollow my boo.
I'm gonna follow him right now.
You know what, y'all, get out your feelings, please.
What's
He
the
is
next
the
thing?
nicest
What's
person
after
on this
Robin and
panel.
Ron? What's next? What's next?
Okay, so what's next is the dance rehearsal that was supposed to be studying. That's what's next.
We don't care. The only thing that's interesting in that scene is when she called Chris and Chris told her everything was straight and for her ass not to be late. That's it. And okay, let me say this. And I know that we got some Candace people on this panel, so let me say this, okay? I felt some kind of way about that conversation because I felt like Candace was getting mad at Chris all over again for something she had apologized for. So listen, now you asking him again, are you gonna be there? Why can't you be there? And I feel like last week they had that conversation. She apologized for being short. She apologized for being a little selfish and making him feel like what he had going on wasn't as important. But now you right back on the phone saying, well, why can't you be there? Aren't you sure you're not coming? Well, what do you have to do? I'm like, did we not do this already? I'm like, Candace, girl, and I get it. She was nervous. I understand. He's her support. I got that. I did. But I'm like, girl, we really just talked about this.
I agree, really, because I said the same. Girl, like, we tired of this argument. What the fuck? Move on. It's not that deep. Let's move forward. Side note, the choreographer, he's so cute. I like his eyes were very dreamy. Like, oh my gosh, he is so handsome. You better get them dance moves.
I can,
That's all I learned.
That's it.
Candace can really, I do think that Candace is like a really true artist though, and she can sing and dance her butt off. You know what I'm saying?
She can sing.
I know sometimes when you dance, like it takes you like a while, but I can see her as like a Sierra or something. You know what I'm saying? Like a Janet Jackson.
You are trolling. You are fucking.
The only thing Janet Jackson about that scene was the choreographer with his key earring from Rhythm Nation.
Oh my
era.
God.
That's the only Janet Jackson in relation to her. And I am being honest as well.
She said herself she can't dance. Don't do that. She said it herself.
I'm gonna give her this though. I'm gonna give Candace this, even though we know Josiah is being sarcastic as hell. I'm going to give her that, though she is not the best dancer, at least she learns how to get her choreo and she hits it. Because it's some people who don't have. Did you see some of them girls on that pole when they went down to Williamsburg? The girls don't have it, okay? Candace got some rhythm. She may not know how to slide down a pole like she down in P Valley, but she know how to get it down with a few practice runs.
Down in the valley where girls get naked. If you feel some bands, then you know they gon' shake it.
Hey.
3, 4, break up. These niggas got hot, but these bitches got hotter.
What? I need season 2 to come out ASAP.
Yes.
I need it in my life. Listen. Ken Lagerfeld know he wrong. He's talking about some of the Velcro rope.
I don't get it. Somebody tell me. I don't get it.
Janet Jackson's album, The Velvet Rope.
Oh, Velvet Rope. Oh, wow.
Right, so he said the Velcro rope.
I can see Candace doing a little bit of that.
Y'all wrong now.
Damn, I think I'm a binge watch P Valley again. God inspired me.
Yes, P Valley was everything. Okay, what was the next scene? I'm sorry.
Okay, so basically we're at pretty much at the end.
The
rest of the show was all about the music video shoot, pretty much. So the things that happened, I'm reading off my notes really, so I'm just going down the thing. So what happened in the music video was Dorothy came. Mia asked Dorothy her age. The cars were missing. Dorothy was talking to Karen and Mia about Chris. Mia asked if Chris was getting paid, and Wendy informed Candace about what Mia was doing, and Giselle and Robin had no issue with it because they felt like those were questions that needed to be asked when they're not questions that needed to be asked. So, first of all, Mia, I don't know if Mia is just unaware of her stupidity or she knows that she's stupid. Because you just walk up to someone. I'm just saying, because you just don't walk up to a woman that you don't know and how old she is. Like, that's not the first.
Yeah, that was out
with a black woman. I'm sorry, your ass would have. A black woman would cut your ass in a heartbeat.
Hold on, okay, hold on, because first of all, I seen a lot of people saying that. I don't know where I was when that question came about, but I obviously missed it. But like, I think I'm like one of the very few people who don't give a damn about people asking me how old I am. Like, I don't get, like, I don't understand why females get so up in arms about, you never asked a lady how old she is. Why?
Well, every woman is different, okay? I don't know. I mean, I don't know either, but every woman does have like their different ways. Maybe some people are insecure about their age. I'm just playing. I don't know. Let me stop.
No, you know what it is, Sakina?
Though.
I think it's because like you're young. Like when when you're young, you don't care. I think it's when you get like a certain age, then it's like touchy. It's like, don't ask me that, because it's like, what are you trying to say? Do I look old or something? You know?
Exactly.
I mean, it's just I get that. Don't get me wrong, I get that. But like
you might feel differently when you're older. Like
I'm gonna look like this when I'm older.
No, see, I know, but I'm saying though, like you never know. You like, oh, don't ask me. You know, like I don't know.
Because
I don't necessarily look at it like a. If somebody asked my mama like how old she is, it would be like, I don't care. Scotty, your mama beautiful as hell.
Listen, my mother just turned 56, and she hates it when I put her age or when I post her birthday. Because once this past July when she turned 56, she must have came in my room one day and she was like, "Why are you telling these folks my age? They don't even know how old I am." I was just like, girl, it's not like they believe you 56. They don't believe you 56. Like they send pictures of you. They don't believe you 56 at all. They don't.
You know what it is?
What is it? What is it, Brooke? Go ahead. It's a delay up here, child.
Some people get nervous because it's like, well, what if they say their age and then people think that they're older? You know, that's a possibility.
That's true. Like, look, the people in the comments get me together, honey.
Well, they've been getting me together all night. Welcome to the team.
Good. You deserve it. Congratulations.
Been dragging my ass all night.
What's really funny though. What's funny is Mia is the one asking what someone's age is, and she don't even know how old her own self is. So it's real rich that she asking about her age. She don't even know what her own age is. She got to look at her ID to see how old
Child.
she is. You know.
Okay, well, I mean, never mind. Never mind.
Oh, y'all
What
think
you
I look
know,
like my
y'all
mom?
man?
What?
Y'all think I look like my mom? I don't think my mom. I look like my
I
dad
don't
more.
think you look
But
like
people
your
say I look like
mama.
my mom.
But yeah, I would need to know. I would need to see what your dad look like.
I think my yeah,
Oh, he's
I think my
posting his
sister
daddy.
looks
He's
more like my
posting pictures
mom
of
than
his
I.
daddy.
I would have to see that. I know a lot of
Yeah,
people
I
think
hate
that I
posting.
look like my mama. I don't see it. I
I
like
hate
my
posting
daddy.
pictures of my dad because here come the thirst buckets. Here come the thirst buckets. Ooh, your daddy fine. Ooh,
Chill,
Stop saying it. He likes younger
listen.
women. He likes younger
Right,
women. So you know,
Jennifer
don't.
Henderson said, it's a few things you do not ask a woman: their age and if they're pregnant. Ooh, baby, I got cussed out, y'all, a few years ago because I asked one of my coworkers when is her baby due. Because she no y'all because y'all like she was pregnant. Like I thought she because when I first started the new job, you know what I'm saying? Like she was one of the she worked in another office. I was like, oh, okay, she'd be about to give birth any minute. And then like so I was like, okay, well, you know, I was like, when is your baby due? Like, do you know what the gender is? She's like, I'm not pregnant.
Listen, Josiah, I have a listen.
Like, excuse me? She wasn't off on me.
Josiah, I used to work at when I was in college. I worked at it was called Baby Superstore back then, but it's Babies R Us now. And this lady was in there. She had this bad suit on. I mean, it was like Olivia Pope bad. Like it was bad as fuck. And I thought she was pregnant. I was in a store called Baby Superstore. I said, ma'am, I said that maternity suit is everything. I thought I was She looked at me. She said, my baby is 3 months old.
Well, shit, she can't get mad. She just dropped the damn baby.
I feel like that's worse than accident. I think that's worse than the age, y'all. Asking somebody about their age.
It is worse. That's worse.
Never again. If I feel like somebody pregnant, I ain't saying nothing until they say something.
Dead ass. I've learned from other
my
people's
lesson.
mistakes because I never want to be that person. I've been in situations where, like, I remember this girl was walking. I was like, "Girl, you okay? Why you walking like that?" And she was like, "Child, the girl was born with a disorder, child." And I didn't even notice it. And I felt bad. So I had instances like that, but I've learned from like the pregnancy things. Like, maybe if you don't say you pregnant, I don't know. You could be a damn chick with a watermelon belly, and I ain't gonna say shit until you confirm it come out because I don't want that awkward conversation.
Yes, been there, done that. I'll never do that again, ever.
I remember my mother told one of our cousins, and rest her soul now, but my mother told one of her cousins that one of our aunts was talking about her being pregnant. And the first thing that my mom said, well, girl, you know, our auntie was talking to, you know, she said that she was pregnant. And then my cousin said, who said it? Who told her I was pregnant? Who the fuck was telling my damn business?
No, that's horrible. I feel like that's like the worst thing, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, okay, so all right, so then what Mia do next?
Okay, because we on 147.
What is that noise?
That's why.
Yeah, real.
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, that's not real.
I don't know.
Okay, so
don't make me leave. That's me. I mean,
he knows some hot pockets or something.
Use that mute button. Use the mute button.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. I'm about to hit the mute button, but just so you know, because you know, motherfuckers want to stay and test my gangster. What I'm actually heating up is today is the Jewish holiday Sukkot, and I made 2 garlic herb chickens, gravy and casserole, some candy sweet potatoes, some honey butter cornbread, some cream cheese pound cake. So just so you know, don't do me.
Wait, you're real. What that tastes
Ooh,
like?
okay. So at this point, the cars are missing. And as we find out that the cars are missing, Dorothy goes and talks to Karen and Mia about Chris. And this is where it pissed me off at. And apparently it also pissed Erica De Niro off because Erica Niro was going the fuck in on that video today. Oh, I had to rewind it a couple of times. I was sitting in the parking lot of the damn grocery store. I was like, bitch, I can't even get out the car yet, okay? Because she was going the fuck in right now, okay? And I felt bad for Candace. That whole scene, I felt bad because it's like that was making her a running joke or something.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
they're sitting out there talking about her and just dragging her. And for Dorothy to be her fucking mama, and for her to be talking about her to one person who she barely knows, the other person being someone that was a friend of hers, but is not necessarily a friend right now. They're on shaky ground right now. You sitting up there doing that, and you talking about her husband, and you shitting on your daughter, and you're supposed to be here supporting your daughter, but in the same breath, she's shooting a video, and you're out here dragging her with a bunch of hoes that she don't even know like that. Like
worse than Mama Joy.
Right. And remember at the beginning of the season when Candace told her that she was gonna meet with Karen, she talking about something. Well, be careful with that one. You be careful. But why? So if that's how you feel about Karen, why are you sitting here talking cold shit about your son-in-law to the woman that you told your daughter to be careful of? Like, come on, man.
It was giving me Miss Wanda from Love and Marriage, Huntsville.
Oh, Marcel, with sure, Marcel.
Listen, talking to anyone who will listen. That's exactly what Wanda would do, and that's exactly what Dorothy was doing. And
production said, Miss Dorothy, we're gonna give you a nice little $5,000 check to start some mess.
Yep,
that's what she did. She said, "Okay, accept it," because ain't no way in her right mind, unless she under medication, that she gonna go to Karen that she knew she fell out with Candace last season, and then you go to a girl you don't even know. Mia is new, and Mia messy as hell too for sitting there listening to all the tea.
But did y'all peep Karen fake didn't want to be a part of it thing? Her whole, oh no, Dorothy, get away from me with this. But then the moment she said something about Chris quitting his job, when she pulled Dorothy to the side and inquired further, I said, that's that fake shit right there, Karen, because you acting as if you don't want anything to do with this whole conversation that Dorothy is giving you. You never once distanced yourself from her. And then you pull her in closer once she said that Chris quit his job. It's that fake shit for me. And once again, I don't even know if I can't even really say that Karen is my favorite anymore. At this point, I don't even have a favorite. But it's just like, you want to build this relationship up with Candace again, but yet you're indulgent in the bullshit with her mama. Girl, fuck this. Fuck the friendship. I still would not trust Karen.
Mm-hmm. Potomac as a whole. Yeah. Potomac as a whole, I think. I'm sorry. No, Potomac as a whole, I think. Oh.
Potomac as a whole.
Potomac as a whole is the most unlikable cast. I think that everybody is insufferable, and I don't know. It's hard to really watch sometimes because everybody just gets on my last nerve. I like Candace and Wendy, but even they have their moments sometimes. It's just, I don't know what to think sometimes. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like they show you how to not be a friend. You know what I'm saying? They show you the things that you're not supposed to do as a friend. That's exactly what they do. Like, and it's crazy to me. It's like, what the fuck? And then we can mosey on along to when Mia asked Dorothy if Chris is getting paid. Girl, what's it to you if he is? What's it to you?
Exactly.
What's it to you?
And my question is, what are you gonna do with this tea? Use it against her? Like, girl, like you look stupid as hell. You in that butt chin.
Literally looks stupid. Her plastic surgeon made her look stupid. She literally looks stupid. Everything about her is stupid.
Giving strong face. Like, girl, boo. Get the fuck out of here, Mia. I don't see it for her. We don't see it for her. I'm over to listen to the audience. We tell you we don't want her Miss Fake Boss Head ass on the next season. Okay.
Oh wow. Oh
no.
Oh my.
I can't stand it.
I'm just saying because, like I told y'all before, I've been seeing through Mia from the very beginning. I've been seeing through her, and people would, like I told y'all earlier, why you don't never like the pretty girl? Okay.
What's pretty?
Because a lot of them.
Listen, pretty is subjective. So go sit down somewhere.
Yeah, a lot of them are still mad because I was dragging Evelyn on Basketball Wives. Those are the only ones that's mad. They're still mad because I'm dragging. And I'm still gonna drag Evelyn, even if she's not on the show. She's still getting dragged. Clearly, she's still gonna get dragged regardless. But I just didn't like how all of that went down. I don't like how that went down, and it's like Dorothy, just like Sakina said, Dorothy was talking to anybody who would listen about the situation. It's like with a mama like that, with parents like that, who needs a parent? Like,
I know.
And you supposed to protect your child. You supposed to want smoke for anybody who got heat for your daughter. Like, and the fact that she felt like it was okay to go to Giselle, to go to Robin, to go to Karen, to go to Mia. You done went around the goddamn circle with the exception of a Skylar and Wendy. And you know why? Because they did something that Karen should have did. Remove themselves from the situation. Distance themselves from the messy shit. Unlike Karen, who wanted to be fake concerned and wanted to fake protect her relationship with Candace. No, the fuck you wasn't, bitch. You wanted to get all the hot tea. You just
I disagree. I don't think she did. I think that what she was trying to do was, you know how sometimes some people be talking blah 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 blah, and you be like, okay. I don't think that she intentionally meant to be messy.
The thing that sold me on that, the reason why I cannot agree with you was because through all the other shit, she was kind of like, I just feel like, Chris is trying to make it work, blah, blah, blah. But the moment Dorothy said that Chris quit his job to be a house husband, she moved her further away. Dorothy said, I know where Mike. And then Karen went and said, he quit his job? Da-da-da-da-da. If you didn't want to engage in that, why ask further questions to get more detail on what the fuck she said?
I have to rewind back and see that part.
Please do.
I remember that part because Dorothy, and that's why you know that Dorothy was doing it. She wanted it to be seen because she said, I know where Mike, because I think she thought that Karen was trying to pull her aside to be like, girl, you got a mic on, you talking all the shit. And she was like, I know where Mike. So you absolutely wanted Chris to hear everything you said. You knew it was going to be on the show, but whatever your devious reasons were, you were trying to cause bullshit, cause problems. I agree with you, but let's not give Wendy too much of a pass because Wendy was still messy because she had no reason to walk over to Candace and tell Candace what her mama was doing. You could have called her that night. You could have texted her later, but you did not have to tell that girl in the middle of what she was trying to get done. They trying to do that choreography before the sun go down. They're trying to find some cars. Like you didn't have to do that. That was messy. Wendy was being messy too.
But I'm also not mad at. I'm not really mad at Wendy for doing that because really, if we're gonna hold Candace, if we're gonna say that about Wendy, we can say the same thing about her fucking mama and Mia. Like y'all literally over here gossiping. All of y'all over here gossiping with the exception of Wendy and Ascala. Y'all supposed to be here in support of this girl in her big moments. And y'all really gathering around trying to get the tea from her mama, gossiping and shit. Like that shit was so unacceptable to me. When I tell y'all, I even called Dorothy a bitch in my review because bitch, you got me fucked up. I'm
not equating the two. I'm not absolving one for the other. I agree with everything you're saying, but I'm saying I'm not giving Wendy a pass either because I felt like even if what she was doing was well intentioned, I feel like her timing was off. That's all I'm saying. Like you could have called her later on that night. I mean, because at the end of the day, the information was what it was. You could have called her later on that night and said, listen, girl, I know that's your mama, and I ain't trying to come in between you and your mama, but I feel like you need to know what was going on. I didn't want to bother you while you was trying to get your video done. But now that all of that's behind you, I just need to let you know what was up. Because at the end of the day, you know the shit's gonna be on the show. You know what I mean? So I just feel like Wendy was looking for a moment, her damn self. She just, did it on the other side. That's how I feel. That's just how I feel.
I definitely see your perspective, but I think that Wendy was nervous that she was going to come off as shady if she didn't tell Candace what she had overheard at the shoot. Because if you had replayed, like us watching it, let's say Wendy didn't say anything, we would have been like, why didn't Wendy tell her, what was going on? So I think that she wanted to combat that and say, you know what, let me just tell her immediately so that, I'm not, getting any backlash for looking shady, that I overheard this and I didn't say anything there. But I do think that it wasn't the right time and place. But it's one of those things where it's like a no-win situation, so you can't win either way.
I get it. I get it. I get it. I definitely get it. And like I said, at the end of the day, the person who has the ultimate blame is her mama, because I get where you coming from, Sakina, that everybody was trying to get the tea. But at the end of the day, I'm just gonna let me just be real. I'm just gonna go ahead and be real. If I'm in that situation, it's only but so long you can ignore her. She was like, did y'all see how she just kept going from person to person to person? Like people were walking away from her and she was following them. Like, she was desperate for a moment, and it's only been so long. Because for what we saw, y'all know that was edited down. So that means that Dorothy was on one for real, for real.
She was. So when Candace was crying with her signature tissue, we will not drag her next week. That will be her only time excused. Thank you.
Yes.
Excuse me, Scotty. You brought me into the lion's den because you know that I like Candace. And I'm in the lion's den.
No. No, you're not.
I like her too. I'll read her if I need to, but I do like her though. Yeah. I like Candace a lot.
Now I'll admit I'm not a Candace fan, but I give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, see, Sakina likes Candace, y'all likes Candace. I really don't have a favorite. I don't think Josiah does either. So it's pretty balanced. So
I have a favorite. I ain't gonna lie. I do. I have a favorite, but don't nobody like who I like. So.
Who is it?
I love Karen Crazy. I love Karen's Crazy.
No, Karen was my.
I love Karen too. I still do.
Karen was my favorite.
But let me say this because we're about to end it in a minute. But let me say this to Brooke. Brooke, don't say that I brought you to the lion's den, because that's exactly what these people love to say. Every time I bring somebody to a panel, they love to say, "Oh, girl, you going in the lion's den. Girl, they're gonna eat you alive." Well, we literally up here having fun. Literally.
Always. No, I know. So, I know, Scotty.
But I do say that.
You know.
Hey, he go with his shit. Go ahead, Josiah.
No, but I will say, like, we all the people, like, we really have to, like, really just stop chill with Robin. We have to respect her, yo.
I'm not doing this.
We have to respect.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying.
Robin, and we gotta keep trying. She's crying. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Robin
is what I was saying, because I'm not going to talk with Josiah. This is what
I think Robin is slowly becoming a fan favorite.
Boy, bye. Shut up. But anyway, this is what I'm going to say. I agree with Brooke. I agree with Really B. And I agree with Sakina. I feel like that whole situation with Wendy, it was just a catch-22, to be honest. Because if she didn't say something, some people would drag her for not saying something. Being that she did say something, you still got people with an opinion. So at the end of the day, it really wasn't a right or wrong turn to make. But what was really rich to me about this situation is that when Wendy told Candace, you got the green-eyed bandits that had something to say, talking about this wasn't the right time to do it, when they're the queens of doing shit at the wrong time. Now, how the hell you gonna tell Wendy that she wrong for telling Candace when y'all be living for shit like that? And even when a scholar had told them, hey, bro, your friend is over there asking, her mama, was he paying her? And here go Giselle. Oh, that's a great question. We all want to know. And I'm just like, girl,
My thing is, Candace already said it when they was down in Williamsburg. So why are y'all trying to figure that out when it already came from the horse's mouth?
And you saw that Giselle went up to Dorothy talking about something. Well, I did tell her that I thought Chris was riding her coattails. Like, come on, like some of them was being real messy. Like, I don't feel like Karen was being messy like that. Like, Karen didn't walk away; she was listening, but she wasn't throwing salt on the wound. Like Giselle talking about something. Yeah, I did tell her. I feel like he riding her coattails. And then Robin talking about something. Oh, so they didn't pay for that house? You bought the house? Like, some of them was adding salt. Some of them was adding a little.
Bitch, ain't you living out of a cramped townhouse, bitch? Stop questioning people's living situations when you can't even leave your ex-husband because y'all ain't got the means to do so. Girl, shut the fuck up.
Well, Sakina, she does now. She's making $60,000 a week, and she has for $500,000. So don't do Robin the doll.
Don't do it. Robin with the struggly ass braids. Did y'all see Robin's braids? Robin's braids started chunky, and as soon as they got to the neck, they was as thin as a motherfucking shoestring. Make it make sense.
Oh my God. That hairstyle is at least $500.
I get braids all the time. Stop it. It was a cute $265, and then she gave a cute tip.
No, that was a good $500 hairstyle. Okay,
was a good $50
the quality hair that Robin had.
Shout out to everybody. I had fun.
Isn't that like kinky Brazilian braid or something? The hair.
Them braids came through on a $35 special on a Tuesday down at her local braider. Bitch, please. That shit went from chunky to the neck and skinny as some damn dental floss.
Listen, I gotta find out where Robin live now. I know where all the housewives live except for Robin. I gotta find her. I knew where her old house was. I gotta find her new house.
That's what you find out really be. Who do Robin hair?
Ooh.
Well, I'm pretty sure you can recommend somebody better to do her hair. Huh?
I sure the fuck can. She can come down to Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. We have plenty of stylists that would love to play her hair. Okay? Yes.
Well, with that being said, we've hit the 2-hour mark. Okay. We've hit the 2-hour mark. So you know it's about that time for us to end this tonight. However, before we go, I want to send a special shout out to the Brooke Ashley. She's one of our guest panelists this cycle of the panel. We've been waiting for her to make her appearance, and finally she's here. Before you go, Brooke, we all want to know, all 5 of us, how do you enjoy, did you enjoy yourself up here?
I had the best time. Time flew up here. It's like I just got on.
We enjoyed you.
I did go fast today.
You all are fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I love you guys. You're gonna see me in your comments too, okay? I'm gonna be in your comments.
Okay, come on through.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna be in your comments.
Yes, come on through.
I got something for you. I'll be like, hey, I'm like, Robin is our girl.
Right. Yes. Yes, the fan favorite.
A lot of O's in the words of Alexander Rogers.
I really wish Terrence was up here too.
Y'all, but listen, Brooke is a guest panelist, okay? She'll be back. All I gotta do is just ask her when is a good time for her to come back, but she'll definitely be back, just like my cousin Reggie has been here twice, Chocolate Beauty has been here twice. This is Brooke's first time, so she'll definitely come back, okay? Like, straight up. We talked about her being a guest. I actually wanted her to be a regular, but Brooke be traveling all the time, so she ain't got time to come.
I ain't mad at you, Brooke. I ain't mad at you.
That is the only reason why she's not a regular person up here, because she was one of the people that I actually wanted to be up here. You can ask Josiah. Josiah was helping me with the whole lineup thing, and we knew we wanted Sakina, and I knew I wanted Really B, but I also said I want Brooke. And I came to Brooke, and she said she would be good with being a guest because I know she travels. She be on that plane. She be having her champagne. She be everywhere. I stalk her Instagram.
First class.
On the PJ.
Don't tell all my business now. Don't tell all my business.
The glamorous.
She be all over the place. But I also want to say this before we go for real. Like I said this when Rodney came on Boys Night Out. Just because some of us may not agree on everything, that does not mean that we don't rock with each other. We really do rock with each other. Like a lot of the times, y'all be taking y'all opinions to heart, and then y'all be trying to pit us against each other, but it ain't nothing like that. Regardless of anything, I may not agree with everything Brooke says, and I'm sure she doesn't agree with everything that I say, but I love her. This is like my third time working with her. I'm always under her comments. I'm always her Instagram all the time, so she already know what it is up here, and she'll be back. Trust me.
Oh, for sure.
She'll be back.
For sure.
Come back now.
Yes, this is probably one of my.
Be here.
Listen, and I'm gonna tell you something else too, Brooke. When we first put this new lineup together, I remember Sakina saying, "Isn't Brooke gonna be here? Isn't Brooke gonna be?" And I said, "Brooke is just going to be." Yeah, Brooke. I said Brooke is gonna be a guest panelist. She can't come up here every week. She's gonna be a guest. So she's gonna rotate around. Because like I said, now I say it all the time. Brooke be on the go, so she can't be clocking in all the time now. She's on the go.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm really glad that you came up. I'm really glad that you came up here though, because like I say, I always promote YouTube unity, as you already know. I like to do 2 panels with you already, so I like to get people together, and whether they agree with each other or not, it wouldn't be fun if everybody agreed.
Exactly.
I know we all just sit down like, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say, y'all. Do y'all as far as for me, I feel like this is probably one of our funniest panels we've done so far. Do y'all think so?
A1.
What the hell is that noise? Yarel, what are you doing over there?
Boy, you got the
I am not doing anything. Okay.
That must be really big.
It's not me.
I wish. It ain't me either.
It's not me.
Oh, honey, I am sick. I took some medicine.
That it was not you, Josiah. That was Scotty. He trying to play it off.
What? No, it wasn't. I wasn't the one who said.
Who was that? Somebody just turned something off, and I don't hear it no more.
It wasn't me because I ain't moved.
Yeah.
Not the full moon got Josiah showing out.
It's a full moon outside.
Hey, I ain't even gonna.
Come on, Brandon.
Since you walked up in the club.
Hey.
We can dance if you want. Hey,
Sakina.
Sakina been showing out all night. Sakina been showing out all night.
Speaking of which, Scotty, who gets the award for showing out the most tonight? Who gets the award? I nominate Josiah.
Oh, it's about that time. It's about that time. We always do this by the time we get to the end of the I almost forgot. So for those of you in the
it goes to Josiah for being that troll tonight. It definitely goes to Josiah for being the troll.
Award out every week. We give this award out every week. Who gets the shout out award? We already see Josiah's name. The first one I saw somebody there.
No,
Let's see the comments.
All right, y'all, comment down below.
I'm so good. Why are y'all choosing me?
Because I see Josiah the first one I see.
I was on my best behavior tonight, so it ain't me.
I know it wasn't me because I've been good all night. It was Josiah.
Josiah, you win. Josiah, you're the winner. Sakina, you're definitely fine.
Somebody got Josiah name in big bold letters, okay? I see Sakina and Josiah. They say it's a tie between
Sakina, you on the panel. You can't vote.
You are crazy.
No, ma'am. You disqualified.
I'm helping energy going. I'm helping get the comments going. Okay.
Got to vote. Vote or die. Sakina said, vote or die.
Josiah, hands down that Robin stuff.
Talking about the fan favorite. Child.
Both of you people better be in their cars and not able to text because I do not see people voting enough. Where y'all at?
Oh,
right.
Make sure
y'all
hell, they probably sleep.
Listen, I ain't too far behind them. It's
we already gonna say
Josiah.
What?
Right. Josiah got the most votes anyway, so we see that. Oh, y'all was in the chat too, voting by the way. But yeah, Josiah got the majority of the votes. This week's show and out award goes to fucking Josiah. Because I thought it would have went to Sakina, because Sakina is going out too. But
I was
Josiah
just being normal.
Not normal.
Girl, please. You were showing
What are you
out,
trying to say?
but nobody
I was drinking.
Okay.
I was drinking a little
But
Henny
before let's promote our channels really quick and let everybody know what they can look forward to. Starting off with Josiah's World TV. What you got going on? And what can they look
I'm
forward
working
to?
on this. This weekend I've been working on this documentary on Karen Civil because her ass deserved to get dragged. So I'm going to give y'all like a little bit, part one. This will be coming out tonight, okay?
All right.
A Karen Civil docu series.
I'm with it. Oh yes, I'm with it.
It was so much tea I had to break it down in 2 videos. So I'm working on that.
I'm here for it. Yes,
I'll be right there. I'll be right there in the comments.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're here, Sakina. We're here.
Sakina, you next, girl.
Oh, okay. So my Salt Lake City review will be up tomorrow. I mean, y'all really be treating Salt Lake City like it's the stepchild on my channel, and
do.
They
do.
Y'all let me know if I need to save my time and energy, but at the same time, I need the money. Wait a minute. Now, did y'all notice?
Not the best troll of the season.
YouTube, right? The Oscar goes to Josiah. Clap for him. Now, I noticed this a while back. When they do these ads on YouTube, they try to make you watch a whole damn Disney cartoon 30-minute show or a rinky-dink ass music video that you know somebody is when I tell y'all I'll be ready to
oh my
swear
God.
up. Y'all watch the ass. That's all I can say.
Go ahead.
Well, now that like I said, I had 3 Jewish holidays to hit pretty much back to back to back. Now that all of that is done, I'll be back to my regularly scheduled programming. So it'll just be me doing a trending topics video called The Deep Dive, Salt Lake City, and Potomac reviews. Yeah, pretty much it.
The juice is booked and busy.
Ashley, let's go, bro. Let's go.
Well, I have my Potomac recap that is up now, finally. And then I have Salt Lake City coming up. I think that should be up either tomorrow night or Wednesday morning. But yeah, like Sakina said, I mean, like I'm trying to get everybody hyped for Salt Lake City, but they're just not, they don't really care. And it's like, it's like, should I continue? I don't, what I'm saying? It's like,
when it comes to like Real Housewives series and stuff, it takes a while for them to kind of pop off. I don't think the show start getting lit to like their 3rd season because Potomac first and second season was like, but then the 3rd season, that season Candace came out, we was like, okay.
That's true.
So it just takes some time. I think it's gonna get better.
That's true. That's
I'm a
true.
little patient.
But Beverly Hills, though, my Beverly Hills and Potomac are popping. Beverly Hills.
Did you see those fashion reunions? Like them looks, them ugly ass looks.
Josiah, I need to look at that. Yes.
A mess.
It was a mess.
I don't know what Marcel was wearing.
It was giving me Cacto 1990s. I'm sorry, Scotty.
Oh my God. Really big? Go ahead. Go ahead, really big. Because we're gonna never get off of here.
Well, first of all, I wanna thank the people who subscribed. I still need 2 more subscribers to get to 5,500. So if y'all if it's 2 people in the room that's not subscribed, go ahead, hook a sister up. Appreciate you. But I still have my, I do Potomac, I do Beverly Hills, I do Salt Lake City, but it's a couple of dramas coming up that I'm going to do. People Like Us. I'm going to review People Like Us. That's premieres tomorrow night, and I'm going to review BMF over on To Stars, the Black Mafia, the people. That's based on a true story. So I got that going on. Of course, Power. We almost at the end of Power, so come on through. Check me out. See what's good.
Stop playing with her.
Okay,
Follow and subscribe, please.
Yes.
Please follow. And as for me, of course, I'm reviewing Potomac. Of course, I'm reviewing, let's see, what else? I'm trying to review Love and Hip Hop Miami, but I think I'm not going to anymore. It's just
listen, you talking about those are the ones. My Love and Hip Hop reviews are my stepchildren on my channel. Oh my gosh.
Yes, they are.
Ooh.
They are. I'm reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville as well, of course, and I'm trying to review Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I'm trying.
Please do, Scotty. Please review it, please.
Yes, I haven't watched the second episode yet, but I'm probably going to watch it tomorrow. And as far as scripted series, I'm thinking about reviewing Queens, that Shady and Eve and all of them.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing Queens too. I'm gonna be doing Queen.
I'm probably gonna be doing that.
I ain't doing that kind of people. I was responding.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, with that being said, I really enjoy everybody. We had such a lovely time up here. I laughed my ass off tonight. I really did. We all had so much fun up here. Until next week, we'll holler at everybody later. Until then, bye. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.